This is Toby. Hi, Toby. And who are you?
Toby.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want people to lose hope who are on the other side.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
yes.
how close are we right now? Yeah,
We added a function to change the name.
Ah, okay.
Yes, so this will
So
be...
if you guys beat Charo, we will change the name back to Toguri.
Yeah, so this is going to be pretty cutthroat for...
Toguri. Tiguri Toguri.
The producers have chosen, and the game will be
I
playing
am
today
excited
is
to
Undertale.
play. I never saw this game before.
It's, you know,
I can't see it.
well, okay, well, I mean, we're working on it. We're trying to make the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the game is now complete. Let's roll.
There it is.
The song is so beautiful. It's such a great way to
It's
start
quite
this game.
obvious, but the introduction music is inspired by Mother 1, or Earthbound Beginnings. Reed never played that game for a long time, so he might not even have realized it.
I listened to the music. At least.
Yeah, Reed got to the
Toguri.
graveyard.
Toguri.
Can I get confirmation? No, okay.
Nope, it's Chara.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Remember, you can still donate to fight back.
And we're there.
We did it.
Ta-da! Hey, nice job, everybody. That is a very strong
We
start.
will be able to see verse Sans.
It's gonna happen.
Sanservice.
Influence the game, including the name.
Ketchup. Toguri surpassed Chara LOL.
Did it? Too late.
Need to change the name back.
Yep.
All right.
Hit the reset button.
Toguri reset. New option appears on the menu.
Yeah.
Because we do have
Floey's
to get
evil
to
talking voice clip comes from the laugh sample. Floey's evil talking voice clip comes from the laugh sample. And his laugh sample is just a generic stock laugh effect with a filter on it. That's why you can hear it in some other games.
Ah, okay.
I think everyone knows this, but Toriel's theme is just a repurposed song I made from an Earthbound fan album a long time ago. The song was always called Fallen Down, but ironically, that name was chosen because it was composed of the concept of being a game over theme, similar to the one in Zelda 1. I wanted to use similar chords. Time to change name. I forgot to tweet about being alive BRB.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder why the first area is called the Ruins. Did you ever hear about Brain Dish? I mean Brain Lord, I mean Brandish.
That's right.
If anybody doesn't know what Brandish is, it's the cereal that has the sun guy as the mascot holding 2 scoops. That was definitely the hardest level in Mario, when the sun scoops down at you and throws raisins.
Yeah, a lot of
The
throw
wall
controllers.
plaques are inspired by Brandish. It's because cereal gives you plaque, and while you're wondering about that, you're going to be reading the nutritional information, which is kind of like ancient chemical hieroglyphics. And sometimes there's like a maze on the back or something. I remember being on a plane and showing this to an old man next to me who wanted to see my game. He didn't understand it, but he was very nice and polite about it. I told him to tell his kids about the game. I don't know if he ever did. He was probably like, this is mid, they should play Minecraft.
Way
The
of
music of Ruins is inspired by Secret of Mana. My friend Bonnie told me she loved the music in this area. So I win.
Yeah.
She is the boss.
But I do I recognize now. Yeah, she's just in charge.
Big boss. Like Solid Snake. By the way, Izanam did the tiles for the Ruins. He is friend of Temi, and I met him in real life and we had chicken ramen.
Did you use sprinklings?
I was sprinkled. If you notice, Toriel never ever uses contractions. This is her special super duper homestuck typing quirk. She still has it in Deltarune for some reason. Be normal, mom, you're embarrassing me. Toriel's name was inspired by the word tutorial. If you didn't notice this, you need to go back to the tutorial. Also, her appearance was inspired by Mimiga from Cave Story. Everyone knows that. Even the creator of Cave Story knows that. I told him.
What other stuff did you tell the creator of Cave Story?
I love him.
My daughter is now in kindergarten.
Originally she
so
was
the call me
going to
mom
be
thing,
human.
I really feel
Or
that
look
now.
human. Some kind of motherly goddess. Honestly, it was too close. The Breath of Fire 3. Don't worry, we'll be referencing Breath of Fire later with Aaron. I'm glad she's instead some sort of furry-like creature. Well, I don't know if I'm glad. But you guys seem glad. Well, I don't know if all of you are glad that some of you seem glad. Are the people on the couch glad?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm reasonably glad. Yeah.
yeah, it's fine, totally.
She has little weird hands because I had to draw them. Speaking of Breath of Fire, Tammy really likes that game and got to draw some art for some officially licensed merchandise that Fangaimer put out.
We got to do some plots
Also,
too.
some of the first people that ever played my demo and gave me a lot of support and encouragement were Claire and Andrew, the creators of Pusheen. One of the ways I convinced them to play it was saying that I like Breath of Fire too, I think. Long story short, if you can't make friends with my game, try Breath of Fire. If that doesn't work, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to make friends through Bokusuka Wars. Do you guys know about the game?
Breath of Fire.
Guess
to
we
make the
need to
stream
play
go
that
better.
next.
Oh, I feel bad not knowing about
Bokusuka.
Breath of Fire. Toby, can you give us a quick rundown of the...
You
I
mean
guess it's-
Undertale.
Can you tell us how to get through this part?
Basically it involves rocks. That puzzle we saw just now with the cracks and holes is just taken from Brandish, Raisin. No, don't be insulting.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize.
But I
15
just
minutes of the
thought they
stream.
looked delicious in theory. The name of a few characters in this game came from a random English word website. That includes Napstabluke and Ascari. I like to be inspired by random slop and roll around and roll around. Ghost Fight, which is the music of the now, was actually a song I made for a Super Nintendo style music compilation thing. I mean, I don't think the character really has anything to do with jazz at all. But I like the game off, so I figured that putting jazz with a ghost could be a fitting combination.
Nice.
LOL, when he makes a hat it has like weird half transparency.
I always notice that. I always think of Photoshop when I see...
Did anyone else see that? Yeah. Adobe Photoshop Elements 0.00001. Don't forget to get donut.
Ordering
Birds.
right now, though.
I like character designs that are kind of confusing and make you question what you're looking at. That's why this frog character has two faces. I mean from character, I mean from character, I mean frog character. Chat and Couch, who do you think the face in the leg hole is? Is that like the guy's second face, or is that a healthy creature living underneath?
A
Definitely.
symbiotic situation.
Yes, symbiotic, absolutely.
I always saw it as just like kind of back legs moving around freely.
What's the name of the baby or legs?
Well, it's
Could
either
it be
Kara or
Toto?
Togor, depending on who
Well, no,
donates
because
the
that
second most
sounds
money.
too much like Toadette. Come on guys, try to be more creative.
Sorry.
Toguri. Toguri is winning so much right now. This is the power of something. I can't believe you're fighting your vegetables. Because of the existence of Floey, I generally avoided using plant-based monsters or having them at all because I feel like it made everything weird. But this enemy exists because I was afraid the player wasn't going to get enough vitamin A. I guess technically they are not really a plant anyway, but just a monster that resembles a plant superficially. At least in my personal opinion, you could think that way. Also, there was no way to spare this enemy in the demo except for eating it, which required you to attack. This wasn't great design if you don't want to attack things, so I fixed it to be not needed. Great content for stomach patters. Finally pandering to this audience. What?
Sorry, Toby. Just a second. There's a somebody's at the door.
I'll get it. Let me go check, see what we got here.
I will be lonely.
Oh, well, hello. What can we have?
That's giant Toriel plush.
Giant Toriel. Come on over here, Toriel. Plush.
I am no longer lonely.
And also, we have a magical chest. So let's open this up and see what we got inside. Oh, look at
Hear
this.
the magic as you open that chest out.
Look at this. Oh, it is a faded ribbon.
Wow, that looks way more faded than it did in rehearsals.
It sure did.
Holy cow! This is it's
Just
a very
like
nice
the one
ribbon.
we got in the game right now, some amazing.
Oh, you're right. This is kind of a multimedia experience. Now, Reed handed it to me, but it will not fit over my giant head.
I feel
so.
multi.
So I'm gonna, Toby, if you could pardon me for a second. Pardon my reach.
Pussy.
I'll see.
There we go. I think that looks great.
He looks really good.
That looks really good.
While
It'd
I
be
look
cool to
just
have,
like a ribbon.
We should all have such a thing around our necks.
There we go.
I hope to get many equipment. My statistics will raise.
Yeah, what has the faded ribbon done for Toby?
Can you guys train me with dominoes and swimming?
I
Looks,
think
the first enemy
look,
in the game
this
designed
is-
by Temmie.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Sorry, everybody. We're back to it.
You
But if
look
you guys
like
want
Bob of Sponge. But it's
to
fine.
Kara,
Tell fans are
Bro, the
getting
way
more.
the rooms are painted, they must have used so much paint.
Make sure those
LOL,
lights
the
don't turn
monster
off.
blue LED technology. Wars were fought over this. Yeah, we skipped the intro so people didn't see. Maybe eventually.
I think they used less paint in the original version of this room. Oh no, yeah,
That was the lights. I'm gonna be
If there will be
second
new
guessing
content, it will just be special for the stream though.
It's true, yeah.
Look with your eyes and enjoy. Is red even Asriel's favorite color, or did they just think that when he was born?
That's,
I feel like his favorite color would be green. But it's not like I was thinking about that then. Hot take, I think it's fine to like multiple colors. I want to cast the spell Last Stand from Magic the Gathering. The problem is that you guys live in Arizona, so you only have mountains.
Riff on
It's
that.
insane how Toriel teaches you things. She could be a teacher. Or she could be a tutorial. As long as we're speaking about Asriel, right after my game came out in 2016 or something, I went to an event, and there were some fans there, and they told me that they had a theory, that there was another kid named Toguri. So that's been a thing for a really long time, LOL.
That's amazing. I first learned about it right before the stream. I had
It's
someone
kind
need to
of funny
explain.
that it became a meme recently. I don't know what the factor was. She runned away. The music here is just the intro sound effect, aka my voice. Slowed down. I'm glad about this battle. Even though the design is esoteric, I think it really lends to it. In my opinion, people defeating Toriel violently on their first time by accident and resetting is possibly the best outcome. That was what the entire demo was built around. Also, this is a very known fact, but the music for this battle, Heartache, was made for fighting Joker in the proto version of Deltarune I never made 13 years ago, and he never used a French horn ever again. I have said elsewhere, but one inspiration for Toriel was, I wanted to have a mother character in a game that was actually a character beyond being a mother. I don't want to spoil Mother 3, but that's a game where the mother character just basically ends up being a tool for the story with almost no dialogue. I'm not saying it's necessary to tell stories my way, but I just wanted to try something I hadn't seen much of before in RPGs. people don't remember the demo, but at one point this game was only the ruins, so that's why Flowey has tons and tons of dialogue after just doing this one sequence, because there's no logical reason for someone to play the beginning of the game over and over. People don't really see it, but Flowey said he was Prince. More like the artist formerly known as Prince. The famous reverse symbol sample from Fruity Loops or whatever. This title noise is my mouth and was. It's foreshadowing to the fact that I'm going to use reverse symbols over and over and over and over and over again. Everyone looks nice and snug.
It is, yeah.
There is a famous camera where Alfie's. What a beautiful set. How do we think that he broke that stick? I would like to think that he hit it with a second bigger stick. Or maybe it had dynamite installed in it, and he put detonator on the ground. This ambience doesn't loop correctly, so it has clicks in it, lol. Famous story about Sans that everybody knows starts like this. Jones, my friend, the famous skeleton lover. We are talking loves Jack Skellington. One of their favorite games is Grim Fandango. They had a comic called Helvetica, about a world of skeletons, where the main character is a skeleton called Helvetica. Now everybody knows Helvetica is a very respected font. And to be really annoying, I decided that I would put in my game 2 skeletons named after the most annoying fonts of all time. Comic Sans and Papyrus. Hating on those fonts was a big meme around that time, but what's funny is that since my game came out, I basically don't see anything about those fonts anymore. Anyway, Jones thought Papyrus was really cute and Sans was really cool, so everybody wins. I'm so lonely as an adult with no view of Comic Sans. What about Papyrus?
No doubt.
I need to go buy some pet rocks. Anyway, about these 2 skeletons. I think if you fundamentally get down to the fundamentals of my humor, it really just comes down to 2 wacky guys. I think the pinnacle of this kind of comes with SpongeBob, but maybe it's deeper. Even when I was like 5, when playing around, I made my left hand and my right hand into different characters. Hand and Loki, and one of them was Goofy, and the other was a comedic foil, and they were always fighting each other. Also occasionally Loki would turn into a third one called Ryo that was basically like Ryu from Street Fighter, but we don't talk about him. So like I think on some deep fundamental level, I'm all about 2 wacky guys. Both are goofy, but occasionally either will be the comedic foil. And sometimes Ryu from Streets is there hanging out. Toguri is barely ahead, hanging on by a single white thread. Will he live or die? Perfect. Pop tie and, wait, we didn't get to use pop tie.
Oh no, it's not pop tie.
So I don't remember. But there are similar fonts in Japan. And for Papyrus's text is vertical. I didn't do it, so yeah. Many monsters in this area were designed by my friend Magnolia Porter, who drew the comic Monster Pulse. She drew monsters and then I gave them ridiculous personalities that had nothing to do with what they look like. So for example, the Snowflake Dragon is a teenage comedian for some reason, but honestly I like that the appearance has nothing to do with the personality. Because that's how people in real life work. It's not always that someone's design matches what kind of person they are. This dog was drawn on a piece of paper in class. I thought it was so epic and funny that he laughs like a dog. Now he's forgotten like a whisper on the wind. I just wanted to introduce a blue attacks because people might appreciate standing still as a fun and exciting game mechanic. By the way, if you make 2 things blue and white in your game, make sure that the blue is actually blue and not cyan, because colorblind people might have trouble distinguishing them. Let's talk about the dogs for a second. Where my dogs at, who let the dogs out, etc. You might not like to hear this, but I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. I never had a dog. But you know who really liked dogs and had a dog? It was Temmie dun dun dun. Temmie had a Pomeranian named Kibble, and so for a while I was all about Pomeranians. I had an image of a Pomeranian, I just kept sending her over and over again. I would tell her I had concept art and then I would just send her the image instead. There was one point where we had a Pomeranian and I just kept editing it to be longer and longer. I think that's why we ended up putting lesser dog in the game. I don't know, it was 12 years ago. That's all the way from 1st grade to graduating high school is how long ago it was. And that whole time the dog was probably still growing and is probably really long now. It's probably rotated around the earth by now with how long it is. Anyway, all the dogs is because of Temmie. Even annoying dog is because of Temmie. By the way, I have great ideas if you get a dog. If you have a dog, you could name it Micro Cabin. If you have a cat, you can name it Zach the Art of Visual Stage. If you have a fox, you can name it Harry the Fox Series. If you have a bird, you can name it Frey in Magical Adventure. If you have a jerboa, you can name it Sea Lane. There's no more facts, and I said all of them.
Thanks, Toby.
And you wanted to name your first child Zach the Art of Visual Stage.
So Toby, we just passed it, but there was a snowman there that made me think of my very first Earthbound fluke, the sweltering snowman.
Oh yeah.
Can you confirm or deny that this was an influence on the design of the snowman?
It definitely wasn't, but I was going to talk about the guy waiter.
Ah, okay.
Later.
All right.
LOL, gotta have that mother to magic and snowman. In Cave Story there is this little guy you can pick up for a side quest, but if you never return him to his family, he has a line at the end of the game. I really like that detail, so the snowman piece is kind of a more friendly consensual version of that. I wanted your choices to make a difference in this game, not just in big ways, but in small ways as well. Of course, having a small scope really helps that out immensely. This is not remotely sustainable as the size of the game and team increases. By the way, about an ice cream guy. One of my friends Atmaja said he was a bishi. I'll never forget this. This is a famous puzzle of the floor. My friend Chess really liked Icy. I think without her that I wouldn't have been as motivated to keep bringing him up. He's kind of inspired by, I don't know,
I think we should.
those posters in your
humor
class as a
Papyrus.
kid. You chose the Hume Rouse option. Banjo Kazo. Banjo Katswa. What's up with the
So
mouse
Tobler?
hall? Chara inning.
Oh.
Name change.
The
Goodbye to
director
Tobler.
nations.
No Tobler.
No Toblerones.
Togorone. This dog is the best enemy in the game. Once I made this part, before the game was out, I walked around comic conventions and showed it to people on my laptop. That was a great memory. How many times are we going to pet this guy?
4 maybe?
We made
Four.
$50K, so we need to pet him 50K times. How about 30 times?
The top
Toby
is
Bob
crazy.
sometimes doesn't know when to let a joke go. TM, I'm taking this chance to drink my pet sweat. I feel like my z-axis is increasing. I like how his face goes over the bubble.
29.
He needs to go into the box.
Here we go. And
Insufficient. Insufficient.
No, we have,
Okay,
we have to keep going.
more pets.
Insufficient.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming into the box.
And for a petting,
Out of the pound.
I'll go of the frying pan and into the petting pan. I'm using my frying pet as a drying pet. I'm sorry to the Vans, but I'm thankful to me. Look at this epic puzzle that slows the game down. You guys are amazing.
There's a-
Hardly emoji. That option is really important, so make sure you choose burger or fry. These
one of
dogs,
those
the
two.
appearance is inspired by Troublers by my friend Blee. Tuesday again, no problem. Anyone remember having problems on Tuesday? Not me.
And
Random
those people-
topic, but Sans music was also made for Proto Deltarune. It was originally for a gym in Card Castle where Rudens were going to be working out, and one of them says the brain is the strongest muscle of all. I think there was a gym in Space Funeral that it was a reference to. By the way, did anyone ever notice about that song?
Oh, I think that might be my regular size Toriel plush.
Dorb.
You wanna go check on that?
Sorry to interrupt, Toby, but we're gonna answer the door here and see what we get.
I'm going to be lonely.
Look
It's
who
okay, we
we've
got another
got.
friend for you.
It's
I'm
another
not lonely
Toriel.
anymore.
Now, so we'll hold
Not
her up
only
here
memorial.
just momentarily, so you can get a sense of the relative scale.
And if you've
The
been in that
size is
auction,
different.
you will be getting the big one.
Yes.
To be clear.
Yes. Yeah. The currently
look
$2,400
closely.
donation.
Yeah, Reed is not just holding one of those way closer to the camera.
Yeah, it's not a perspective trick.
It's actually much bigger.
All right. Well, let's give Toby a friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
I like having friend.
my wife.
There's
She
the
should
first
have the
Borat
ribbon.
reference of the stream.
Oh yeah, we should give Toriel the ribbon.
I mean, look, don't tell Toriel, Toby, but I think it looks better on you. That said, it is your big day.
That's true. Toby goes to the museum. Big day.
Togor is actually, it's a shortened version of Toby Goes to the Museum.
That's true, it's Celtic. Toguri pulled ahead.
Action
Now
on
we
these-
need change
on
name
these
back.
names.
I always planned to do the puzzle for real later. I thought it would be funny, and that is Metatron. Over there, Metatron, ton. Anyway, about Sans theme is directly inspired from the In and Out crowd song from Sesame Street. Kano, who designed the card characters for Deltarune, she really likes Sally Crookshank. So I was watching all of Sally Crookshank's animations. And I heard that song and I was like, I'm gonna make my own version of this to get better at music. So I made what I thought was pretty much a direct homage to that song. But it's been 10 years and nobody has ever said anything at all.
Wow.
So I guess it really wasn't as good of an homage as I thought. Pensive Togorone. It would be a bad mascot puzzle game, like Musapi Choco Marker.
In the
Secretly
official
good game.
Dreamcast. My life sucks. I'm never going to play Sengoku Turb.
Sengoku Turd?
And I'm never going to play it.
I think it's good. Video game. It's a lump of sands with the word snow written on it. You can do this puzzle diagonally if you're crazy. Trick shot 360 and walk away. This is another Magnolia enemy. To talk about another enemy again, the enemy Jerry is based off of a joke I made up in high school with my friend about a fictionally annoying character named Jerry. There was this flash animation on the Starman forums that this one guy made. There was a stick figure guy outside looking up at the smiling sun and he was like, I love you, Mr. Sun. And then the sun was like, I don't like you though. And then one of the rays of sun coming off of him flew into the guy and stabbed him and killed him. Then it warned you to wear sunscreen. I think this is lost media. I only remembered this right now. I don't know who made it.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, so I guess the animation has some like, I don't like anybody. Whereas Jerry, it's more, I don't like you in particular.
Yeah.
In Earthbound there is that one guy in a hotel work you talk to him like 30 times he gives you $50.
Yeah.
That was the inspiration for these snowballs. I mean snow puffs.
I never
Yeah,
did
Dan's
less than
first
3.
love, right parenthesis.
Man, the
Temmie definitely drew the armor of this guy. But I think I definitely drew all of the faces on him. Is a mystery how the dog inside works. How does everybody think the mechanism of the dog inside works?
it's kind of like a Big Bird situation.
Is Big Bird small inside his body?
Yes. Yeah, I mean he's small, but he's got
What?
long arms, so he can reach up and operate his mouth.
He's big enough.
Sometimes he comes out and he's small. Slash, what, you really be
armor.
making stuff up?
I'm just giving one man's opinion.
Covered in
It's like the crazy one-man band.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got little windows
Yeah.
he can poke his head out of.
Did anyone have the book How Dogs Really Work by Alan Snow? I didn't have a dog, but I did have that book. I'm looking at a screenshot of that book How Dogs Really Work, and I'm noticing that it has a lot of explanatory arrows pointing to things and naming them. When I was a kid I would draw a lot of stupid illustrations with arrows pointing to things and a name like that. Now the great background in the sequence is drawn by Marigo, who also drew the famous image of the ruins parallax that looks like many castles. Highly respectful and great pixel artist famous for background of city. Now you know it and you're proud. You can originally skip the sequence by just holding down when you're going across the bridge, but I fixed it. Hemi drew even more parts to this deadly machinery like a cannon and stuff, but we ended up not using them. I think the rotating dog is the best graphic in the game. I never get tired of it ever.
Always
Also I
sticking
forgot
out.
to mention earlier,
No
but
matter
there
what
was
angle.
another contributor who drew the sprite that the Fawn NPC was based on, and Lesser Dog Save Point Room. That was Cap. They drew up a ton of NPC art concepts, but I didn't end up being able to use most of them. The music in this area is one of the only songs I can actually play on the piano, and it sounds good. Obviously, like everything was composed on the piano first. I think a rapper sampled this song without permission and Sebastian Wolf got mad. Classic.
Pretty
Tokery
neck
is
and neck.
ahead.
A little
By the
over
way, there
$100.
will be a cut off on burger and fries soon, so you better burger your fries. As
Giant
soon as we
Oreo.
beat Papyrus, that
Before this
rabbit
thing
character, QC, was drawn entirely by Temi. The
Shopkeeper
reason for
characters
the
in
name
Hebrew?
QC revealed in DR is because it's the letters CQ backwards, and those letters have to do with rabbit characters for some reason. Gotta have a good rest.
This is Mr. Saturn. I love the middle one. You just tooting.
That was awesome. It sounded like Carlos. Famous noise of the Carlos.
I love-
Always been there.
I love Snowden because it's one of those classic RPG towns that you just want.
I'm glad that you like it so much. I really wanted to feel like a nice place to be. All the NPCs in the game besides Frog Gits etc. all have different graphics. I really wanted every monster to feel like an individual person with individual personality and individual quirk. Ice Wolf aka Jimmy Hot Pants. Reminded of my friend Camellia for no reason. Sometimes you just remember them for no reason. Maybe the reason is because Cool Hat. Did anyone else get word searches in school as assignments? I
Last
was
day of
getting
school.
that in middle school.
Burger is looking like it could pull away, but there's still a little time.
Are you sure you don't want to fry? My personal opinion is fry. The famous weird fog.
Hold.
I don't remember how I made this. Obviously it's something that got mirrored. I like that random noise it plays before the battle starts. I like when he says you're blue. That was one of the best things I ever thought of. A famous thing about Papyrus is that his theme song was originally Lancer's theme from 2012 Deltarune concept, and his battle theme was also the battle theme from that game concept. Imagine every single battle being Bonatrus LOL. By the way, are we going to flirt with them?
I mean, it has
Flirt
the
for the
potential.
fries. Charlie's long fry. I don't understand anything.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Toby.
about him saying blue. I was trying to do a lot of twists in this game. It was a lot easier to do when people had never been pre-exposed the concept of me doing a twist before. Now it's almost expected for me to do something crazy here and there, but at the time, just turning blue and being able to jump was like, wow, this game is actually crazy. Anyway, there is a Fangaimer employee that apparently got stuck on Papyrus because he was too hard and never beat the game as a result. First of all, this boss used to be quite a bit harder during the game's development. When you are making a game, Unless you're making the game for a very specific hardcore audience, I really recommend sitting down and watching other people play the game. It really helps you realize what is clear, what is unclear, which parts are hard, which parts are easy, which parts aren't funny, etc. I didn't change the attack patterns too much, but I lowered the amount of damage, I increased the length of invincibility you have during this battle, gave the player broken healing items with bicycle. I wanted to keep the bullet patterns enjoyably difficult, so I kept those pretty much the same so would be fun to try to beat without getting hurt, but I pushed it to the extent where you can actually beat the battle without even moving at all if you just get enough gold to buy enough healing items, and then as a last resort I made it so you can skip the battle if you lose multiple times. I'm not trying to throw any shade of the person who got stuck. Some people just become discouraged quickly if they lose, but for my games, which don't have a difficulty slider, I want to try to make them fun to play, but still possible to proceed if you just have enough determination. For example, the boss of Deltarune Chapter 4, the difficulty lowers slowly after losing a large number of times, to the extent where if you lose 16 times, pretty much anybody can win. How's Fry doing?
Charlie's long fry has raised $1,000
Holy cow!
during the papyrus fight.
Here we go.
One of the longest fries you've ever seen.
Fry equals blurred. Too late. I want everybody to be able to see the story of my games, even if they don't have good reaction time or super gamer skills or something. At the same time, I feel like there's not really a sense of accomplishment if you don't have to struggle a little bit. So I do want the average player to get a game over against a boss, which is difficult. Some people never want to get game overs. Everybody has their own desires when they play a game, but for my games, I definitely want you guys to lose. Dog. What was that dog? Was that in the original game? And cool. I really should have added a jump button to this game. From now on anything can happen. You must spare. There was no poll for saying what a loser. Rip off. Reed playing incessantly with giant tutorial is increasing her value. No one asked, but I'm happy. I love that ugly ice in the background. I had fun making all the little water effects. Burger and fries will be cut off and ketchup will be cut off. Seems like catsup won.
Alright.
The superior sup. Maybe we can stop the polls. I'm not gonna lie, when I wrote some of the lines of this game I thought about people taking screenshots of them. Like the trash can line.
Pretty
yeah,
far
we should
past
verse
it.
Sans.
Yeah. Let's verse.
Alright, everybody, that was verse Sans.
Amazing.
Don't worry, we will have another incentive. We are still figuring out the logic, but we will add an incentive to get into battle with Sans. Yeah, might be almost as good. I am
Wanna see my
discussing
room?
charity incentive
It's amazing.
stuff.
Toby
We
is-
will have more soon. Okay, we have updated our targets.
Then 8
80k
and
to
a
Battle
0.
Sands.
But you
2
give me
targets
option
have
A.
also been added. We need 2.5k to hang out with Napstabluke and 2.5k to buy punch card. Make sure to choose the target when you donate. I drew the graphics for him holding the book and stuff. That's why it looks so bad, lol. Originally Papyrus had better in-game graphics for emoting drawn by Gozusuru. Technically I could have used it because it looks amazing, but famously I said that the problem is that if this graphic looks good the rest of the graphics will stick out. I wanted to make a habit of lowering the expectations of the player. All the music here and the setup was obviously inspired by the fact that I had just played Phoenix Wright. I'm pretty sure my college friend told me to play it and he dressed up as Gumshoe for Halloween one time, so it was just like, play that game, directly into making L. Well, I'm just a milkshake machine. Something quite famous about this date is that the earlier version, the way that Papyrus dumped you was really cruel and sudden. When Jones played it they cried, and I was like, okay, maybe I should change it? But also, Jones really loves skeletons so Jones would be biased. When Claire and Andrew played it they also got sad, and yet another friend when they also played it, so I was like, okay, pretty much everybody hates this so I guess I gotta make it nicer. Do you like his clothes?
I love his
dude.
wall-eyed expression. Musubi shoe.
My Musiobi shoes, they make me want to move. That was his famous line from this game. I'm always quoting it.
There are melons, yes!
Millen shoulders. I definitely drew the graphics for his special outfit. We didn't investigate his fried chicken leg. It's okay, it will only be lost forever. Papyrus fried chicken legs is lost media. Anyway, about Papyrus dumping you hard. I thought I was doing something interesting because I hadn't really seen any games where the character you like dumps you really hard. Don't get mad at me because I haven't heard of Doki Doki Dumpy Dumpy 2000 for Windows 98. I guess seeing in practice, it just kind of had a negative effect on the attitude towards the game, so I tried to make him let you down as lightly as possible, and still clearly stay friends. I'm really glad I knew people to play test the game because without that change a lot of people would have been really upset, lol. Speaking of the influence of friends, there was this one friend that was insistent that Toriel was perfect, like, from an objective to character standpoint, not as like praise. They were just like, there's nothing actually wrong with her, she's like what, too nice. This kind of encouraged me to more obviously show her various flaws over time. I know it's not very popular to show negative things about your characters, but I think it's really important for them to have depth. Caring, loving, good, kind people can still have things they need to work on. It's those imperfections, and overcoming or living with those imperfections that make us all human. That being said, I think my friend was probably wrong in the first place, lol. They like pretty messed up characters, so even after all the extra stuff I wrote I don't even know if they would still count them as flawed. You have to be at least 1 Vriska tall to ride this ride. Yeah,
Yes.
You guys need a burger and fries in real life.
Fries,
Seems like a
because of
good
the
place to
donation
take a
incentive.
lunch break right before this. We'll just set it up.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty hungry, so I think I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yep. You guys interested?
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me get through this real quick, and y'all go ahead. I know a shortcut.
I'm hungry too.
All right, well let's let Toby. Toby.
Yeah, Toby, we'll bring
Don't
you
forget
yours.
Toriel.
You're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, take Tori.
She's also hungry.
All right. Yeah. I know a shortcut.
Big Toriel is hungry.
You want to, something going on behind the TV there.
Oh,
Check it out.
oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, man.
Yeah. What is this? This is disgusting. I'm glad we got it off the TV.
All right.
All right, back at it.
Next little grind. Toby, you get something to eat while we were gone?
Hold on, let's see.
Can you guys hear me on the voice to text side?
Sure can.
The fathers now have normal audio. Actually Reed and Dan do not. Reed and Dan speak. Only Charlie is audible. Audio. No one can hear me. Trap. Dan and Reed have been silenced for their crimes. Only Charlie and me are alive. Reed was audible.
What? Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
You've been made loud for your crimes.
Welcome back, fathers.
Thank you. It's good to
great
be
to be
back.
here.
I
Charlie.
was swirling in a maelstrom of fear. Did
Thankfully-
you guys eat French?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We fried it up.
Fry.
Fry services is what they call it.
Fries or vices. Banjo at SWAT. Yeah, Charlie is now not audible normally.
I
First
threw the
times.
gauntlet down and nobody could hear the gauntlet.
Glove.
lying on the
To-do.
Oh. Oh. It sounds like
Did I
there's-
get that?
Yeah. Someone at the door. Oh, look at this.
It's our old friend Chess.
That's another magical chest. Let's see what we've got here. Ah, look at this. Un tutu.
Oh.
That's French for the tutu.
Oh, okay. Real.
Your to-do.
Man, Banjo Kazooie has changed you, Reed. So, producers, does a dog wear a tutu like this? Or like this?
Yeah, long ways. Definitely long ways.
First one?
I'm becoming a frill.
Yeah, I think this looks better.
You're the boss, I have no control.
I mean, I'd listen to your suggestions. You got an eye for character design.
Thank you.
We are at 77,000.
Sufficient.
Well, I
If
can
we get
imagine
3K,
taking
we
that
can
first.
see stands inside a battle.
So did people actually hear
I
Charlie's
knew exactly
Gauntlet?
that you were going to say that.
Did you know that I was also going to say that I love these little plants down here because they look like ramen noodles? Because I do.
Thank you.
If
It's
Kara-
awesome how Undyne's eye fades out slower than the rest of her body. That was my biggest effort. I see. This is the first area with tiles by Kanjuk. He did the tiles of Waterfall and Hotland based off of some concept art. He also did some tiles of Queen's Mansion in Chapter 2. I think around this part of the game is where Temmie started to become busy with school, so there's kind of a bigger mix of artists. The famous story about Aaron is that there's 2 reasons that I made this character. One is that my friend Aaron asked me as a joke if he could be a monster in the game, like a really buff strong one. The second thing is that at the time Temmie really hated both mussels and horses and thought they were disgusting, so I combined both of those things into one monster and made her draw it to annoy her.
Wait, what about the Breath of Fire 3 connection?
He has dialogue from a guy in Breath of Fire 2. Aaron from real life doesn't really care about BoF 2 perhaps. This area focuses more on atmosphere. I thought it was important to have a break from areas where you are constantly assaulted by goofy or motherly interactions non-stop. Whether people like the break from goofiness or not, it's important to change the atmosphere occasionally. Otherwise there's no contrast, and everything is only interesting because of contrast. I will say I had trouble making it interesting when it was just Undyne, so I introduced the character of Monster Kid designed by Magnolia Porter. That offers some contrast vs Undyne and also goes with the human and monster theme. It's not the most fleshed out thing, but it's not really the right time in the story for a deeper kid friendship, if that makes sense. Woshua is based off of a drawing that Omoke made a really long time ago. I think she just posted some random cute weird drawings on Twitter and I was like, I think I just made an enemy design that was blatantly inspired by it, and I was like, I should probably ask permission for this, so I did. Kind of as a trade for that after the fact, I designed an enemy for her in her game. It's a Jason ripoff that only shows up in the real world. You didn't look at the telescope. I was going to credit the guy who drew the inside of the telescope, LOL. Telescope puzzle graphic. The background is nice here. It was drawn by Clarivoire. They also helped clean up tennis sprites many years later. Complete unrelated tangent, but if you go back and look at Super Mario RPG, even though the game sprites use some pre-rendered 3D, tons of the sprites are either cleaned up by hand or completely drawn from scratch to look 3D, which is insane. Otherwise details like the character's eyes, hands, etc. would be totally incomprehensible. Thanks Clarivoire. What is Punchinello? I wanted Undyne to feel intimidating. Kinda stalking you like SAX from Metroid Fusion was my main inspiration. Undyne originally had no stark shadow on her, and I think I drew it on manually to make her look scarier. It looks like we are going to meet the incentive for Sens inside of a battle. What will we do? I'm scared. I'm scared. Sufficient.
What manner of battle do you think it could be?
Kitswa style. Appa Kitswa style. Is the mouse a monster or a monster that was like a mouse?
Does it have a set of eyes somewhere underneath the mouse
Yeah.
to make you like question whether what you're looking at?
Maybe the cheese is a type of mouse.
Really wondering about that mouse. Did we reach the punch card incentive? Excellent,
look
thank
like
you
also.
guys so much, you are
You guys
amazing.
want to get on that?
Yeah, you guys are incredible. Yeah,
Oh man.
sufficient. You
Oh,
gotta
you-
get that card of punch. 1 cards. Very nice. The little white guy that asks about stars and if you can eat a star, that guy is also a Kickstarter backer reward. I don't remember what the details of the concept was. I think it was supposed to be a guy that wants to eat everything. This guy ate my memories of the event. I'm quite proud of how the graphics of this area came out. It was fun to make the particle effect, though I'm pretty sure every particle is an individual object. The classic. Does anyone have any shoes for me?
Scroll room, do we have shoes
I'm
for
going
the
to
dog?
get blisters. They're forming.
We do have slippers in the
They're
waterfall
forming.
warehouse nearby.
It's too late. Turn
next
to
time.
stone. This is a place where he could save a pea.
P.
The P.
Kazwa.
It's French. It was French the whole time.
It has been hotly debated. Oh,
wait.
okay. From the control room.
Yeah. Get this mouse on the Chiron, please. All right. the control room is drawn a sketch of.
I guess a muscular horse that attacks you with sweat is pretty home stuck. Sorry, looking at mouse.
Yes. It's we have reason to believe that a mouse like this is involved in save rooms across Undertale.
He has Celia.
If you have any more information or shoes for a dog, please get in touch. Thank you.
Uses as Celia and flagellum to locomote.
We believe it uses its flagellum to locomote.
New mouse lore dropped. This character is actually two different monsters on top of each other. I don't know why I made a big deal of it. No concert. May I have a ball, my father?
Yeah, we could probably get a ball.
I wish to play with the sphere.
Control room, could we get a sphere?
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
wish
a sphere
to
now.
access the orb.
Here you go, pal. What do you want to do with it?
Please.
You have it?
Please.
Do you have a catch? There you go.
I'm begging. I feel whole. I absorb it.
Oh. Yep. Someone at the door here.
Ah, man, this is probably those balls I ordered.
Oh, here we go.
My
late
land
now.
who could be knocking at this time of night.
You know what? This is probably a more appropriate one here. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
There's a better sphere.
This is, Toby, for your big day, how's this one look for you?
It looks like a red and I like it.
Okay.
Nice circle of color.
They tried to get me to throw the tennis ball over a very expensive rented camera.
Very expensive Reddit camera. I like that you already did the puzzle, so this is kind of meaningless. It was nice making this part. The rain is snapped only to a specific rectangular area. And the reflections are actually just upside down characters and the puddles are just a transparent cutout. It's nice to chill with the ball.
Like, nobody else is going to be able to see the reflection of you on the ball that I can see. But it's really nice.
You have a special personalized copy of Light and Sound. The background of the castle, the famous castle, was drawn by Marigo and in top 10 most famous drawings of all time. Maybe not, but I like it. We use this in the trailer because it looked good, because it looks good. It's time to stand on somebody's shoulders to get up high just like a Tony.
So,
Toguri is too strong. What
update
if we
from the-
change the name to Gaku?
Now, I'm pretty sure the name Goku existed before.
That guitar sting sound effect that it played, my brother said that was the best sound effect ever. This is the only thing I can take pride in.
Roll
During
room
the
on our-
sequence, the attacks bring you to an attack scene instead of hurting you directly. We have some new incentives. Incentive Moffat instead of skipping. Also, donate to buy hot dogs. If you have enough money to do so, Charlie. Residual dog. I feel residual. Obviously this is a reference. Everyone knows the reference, right?
Is it Guts
Doesn't
Man?
explain it. Yes, ever since I made that dummy at the beginning I wanted it to have some sort of consequence for how you interacted with it. It was fun to be able to remix the song from earlier.
So Toby, what influenced or affected, the layout of the squares? Like the green grid on the various battle backgrounds.
Originally I wanted the enemies to always align to the grid, and so you can see in the first area all the enemies kind of fit into the grid. I don't really know if I kept doing that though. I actually plan to change the color of the grid for each area also. I had the same plan with DR Battle BG grid, but I never did it because I forgot. LOL.
It's okay though, because I've always thought that you can only like one color personally. I know that's a thing that everyone agrees with.
Yeah.
That's true, actually I agree with that. That ghost piano motif ends up getting reference a lot. Funny because this character ends up being another character later, so I'm always thinking about that. That's okay, the damage doesn't matter at this point. I thought it was really funny when I made it. Acid Rain famous of Underground. We met the incentive to go to house. My friend, generosity. The text box covers them up. Wake up. Weak. Flintstone. This is the house of a ghost and that's why it's scary and I'm scared and I can't leave. My friend from college that I haven't talked to for many years was a small bit of inspiration for Napstay Luke here listening to music and making mix CDs. He had the shirt of roast beef from Achewood that says I'm the guy that sucks and I have depression. Don't read that comic if you're a kid. Anyway, I don't know if he liked being one of the ingredients for the Napstay Luke recipe, but hopefully he does. Otherwise it would be really weird. Don't forget to listen to the CDs.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts is the the little tunes on the CDs at the bottom.
That was quite important. Can I lie down?
I think we should probably all lie down for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Control room, can someone standing up, please? Thank you. We can't be responsible for it right now.
Oh yeah, that burger is sitting just fine right now.
It was fries.
Oh, the fries, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Fries.
Yeah, this is probably the first time I've ever laid down on this floor.
Definitely. I don't think I want to do it again.
Everybody on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Hopefully the people watching are also asleep.
I'm doing my best.
But they should definitely not feel like garbage. They've helped us raise $85,000 for Doctors Without Borders.
We restored 1 HP.
Oh, that's all I needed.
Charlie, tell me when we have to wake up.
Ding ding.
I think we're good.
Ding dang.
Ding dang.
Time to go to school.
That was a good feel.
I know it was refreshing because I didn't fall over trying to get back up.
Strong sad. LMAO.
Is
Emmons.
that
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Just gotta listen to this for a while.
Oh, yes.
glad Togor brought their Discman.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
This is a great music.
Oh, yes.
Crying and winking. Wink of fear. This is the song of the in and out crowd. I forgot this is Sans music. It's just music of chill guy as chill day. The snail with the long nose is actually a Kickstarter backer reward. Somebody wanted a snail with a long nose or something. So easy, I love doing that one. This song was made out of one singular xylophone sample. Somehow I turned the xylophone into a rock guitar and drums and stuff. I just sort of stacking it together like a laser gun. Now we can go be old. Harry guy, could that possibly be referring to Reed? No one knows. Talking about other games, but the joke about him saying I'm old is something I made up when I was like in middle school for another project with old guy, validating to my child self that people still think it's funny. I wanted to have all sorts of characters, so of course there's old people as well. All the types of people in the world I want to include, yet that was also important.
Doing all the voices for the characters in this game was fun, playing with kids.
You want to give the people a little taste? Toby, Toby, does Reed want to give the people a taste or not?
I don't know what the taste is.
Oh,
I'm
too late
scared.
for
You
me.
know what's really funny is that me and all the dads are all friends because of sdarman.net, an Earthbound fan website. Bonding over an RPG game online brought us together, so if there's anything I've ever been more proud that Undertale ripped off from Earthbound, it was having people bond and become friends over a silly RPG game. By the way, can you tell them the story of how I wanted to go to the Starman meetup?
So yeah, this would have been the 2000s for sure, 2000s-ish, and we had Starman conventions, which was just, you know, we just all got together. It was like a group vacation.
Yeah,
for
we'd
like,
rent a big house.
yeah, like 20 people,
Yeah.
30 people, and so Toby was interested in joining, but he was like, oh, what were you, like 15 or something, or 16? I don't remember. So he said like, hey, can I call you and just see if you can like talk to my parents or something? I was like, sure. I had gotten used to it at this point. And so Toby called and he's like, okay, I've got my parents here and they don't want to talk to you. It's like, oh, well, this might be a tough one. I don't know if you're going to get to go. And I could hear in the background that his mom was saying like, you're not going to go, Toby, so forget it. And so I said, tell her you'll smoke a cigarette if she doesn't let you go. And then she didn't. I don't think she let you go because you said that. Sorry, that was bad advice.
Yeah,
Toby.
Reed really let go of the rope at the end of that.
This is Temmie. She's famous for being Temmie, but I have a few things to say. First of all, Tem is not designed by Tem. Her friend Betty Kwong randomly drew a sketch of what she thought Temmie would look like as a creature crossing the street. So I decided to implement it in the game even though it's not actually Temmie. The talking style of the creature was based off of Temmie's way of talking in 2015, but no longer. Actually, Temmie had mixed feelings about being identified with the Temmie Undertale creature so much. Tem is actually human and not just game character, and also make thing besides Undertale, including her own games and other stuff, and also became a loaf once. I think most people don't say that stuff to her anymore, but she doesn't even say Hoi anymore. Hoi died. I searched my chat with Temmie for last 4 years. Hoi 0 result. Anyway, other fact. In the code of the game there's actually unused code to control Temmie's attack with the long legs that runs back and forth. I wanted to make a mini game where you control this called leg. You could get extra legs as extra life and you would dodge fire etc. But there's no leg. Nothing good is ever made in this world. Be realistic and go back to work. Does anyone on the couch know what area might have inspired this area?
I've got to go with Saturn Valley from the
Yeah,
musical.
yeah.
I was worried when you got the yeah with
Yeah.
the H first.
Yeah. The mushroom guy here was actually a Kickstarter backer character and originally had like some sort of crazy situation where he was stuck in a single place and could not move and had depressing dialogue. I remember liking it a good amount, but I just had to change it because it kind of felt like it overlapped with the snowman. Don't get rid of that sticks.
Oh,
Unless
you're
you need
supposed
to
to
get
buy.
rid of it. I don't know. You can give it to meditate on.
Very
This
much
is how
with this
Chara
fruit.
can still win. I love how she, just as they have a deep history, doesn't say anything else. That's one of my favorite jokes. People still don't know what the voice sample in the background is, and I'm glad. Thank you. I can make Temmie show up arbitrarily. I might do that sometimes for fun. Temmie showed up.
Your
I should have made
responsibility.
the ability to shoot lemons in this game. That would have been awesome. I wanted the characters in the game to feel like real people, and I tried really hard to make their personalities come through. At the same time, Each character was created with a specific reason to fulfill a necessary role in the story. Of course each character has multiple purposes, but to just say things in the terms of the game. Flowey was created to present the issue of fight vs mercy. After Flowey tricks you, Toriel is there to test your trust and show how your choices matter. Pyrus is supposed to be a character that is extremely merciful and thus is nearly guaranteed to be your friend, and have relationships with the next characters. Undyne is supposed to be the first character you can't spare in a typical fashion. Metatton is there to be a sexy robot. Basically each character presents a case of exploring the story via the game mechanics. Each character was firmly planted in the role, but as I wrote them, they developed more and more into fleshed out characters. I mean there is some degree of like, I want a sexy robot, I want to have a funny skeleton, I want an annoying spam email. A properly charming character can really help carry the game. But yet many people ask me over and over again, how do you make your characters? And the main thing is, you make a story. Characters don't exist without a story. Purpose and function first, personality etc. later. Honestly that was the hardest thing about having to release the first chapter of Deltarune. Most important characters from Light World show up in chapter 1, so the story needed to be kind of locked in. I mean how stupid would it be if like in chapter 5 I have to introduce Ascari's big brother who never showed up until now. Read more. Can we talk about Osamu Tezuka's star system for a second?
Yes.
No, okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. I mean, no. I love how pliable Monster Kid's face is.
Squishy and made of curry and rice.
The
Hey,
memory
this is the
section.
famous flowers from the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you to Brian for recreating this. That pillar in the middle looks so conspicuous to me. Just kind of raw pillar. Exactly, this pillar stood so the other pillars could stand. They will be making a plush of this monstrous kid. You will
says
see.
turd.
Epic animation of lifting them up, and continuing to stare downwards. Good move. Now is time for the boss. Once again this room graphic was drawn by Marigo. Great graphic. This is a famous story, but I didn't really know what Undyne's personality would be pretty much until the cutscene where you fight her. It was pretty much a very last-minute thing. I tried giving her some sort of serious British knight accent or something, like Frog from Chrono Trigger. I wanted her to be super serious compared to everyone else. In the end, having her be sincerely convicted but a little bit goofy was better, I think. I'm really allergic to things that don't have humor. Void. I searched my chat with Temi Void, 0 result. Void
check.
died. Toguri is winning.
Toby, this is for you.
That is a plush of the new brand, but it will not go to charity, so don't think about it. Think about charity. It's only here
find
for
out.
friend purposes.
I don't know if you guys are getting that,
Surprise.
but it's not my voice. It's actually the Monster Kid plush.
Your heart turned green. In the battle it says that she smells like sushi. I told the translator to keep this the same in Japanese, even though sushi actually just means vinegared rice over there. We could have had it say smells like sashimi, but I just thought it smells like sushi was too famous for some reason. Undertale Deltarune. Undertale Deltarune.
We'll pick that up.
Undertale Del.
Japanese control room, can we get an eye on the TTS?
Undertale Deltarune Kazuya.
You know, and
It's
I learned.
nice, yet you were probably being a noob. It was fun making this battle system. I tried to choose systems that would be intuitive for people to play even if they didn't have deep knowledge of a given genre. For people good at rhythm games is probably easy as pie. This is where I really started going ham on making characters out of different parts. Undertale Deltarune. Charlie should eat something alive. Never mind.
Eat something alive.
Look at some famous water cooler from water. Probably the fact that you can miss this is a bit mean. Oh well, go back to your house with your stark lighting, and sit in your starkly lit room. Good news, we made to Spicy World, aka Hotland. Definitely the stupidest named one of all of them, but that's why it's good. If you think about it, lava sounds like larva, which is a Korean animation, which reminds me of the time I went to Korea, which was the best story ever. Unfortunately, I will never be able to tell that story because I can't seem to contact any of the people involved in it. On the off chance that anybody knows what I'm talking about, contact me please. You have to respect the Korean fans because they were here from the beginning when I released only the demo in Korean. Korean, are we
fans.
going to go to Sans?
Oh yeah, we have Sans battle.
Oh, we're gonna do that right
We
now.
also
The
needed
battle
that.
sounds.
It could be good. As a little treat.
We're on
Yama
$10,000 over the
UJJ.
incentive, so.
What? I have no object permanence. I forgot about Mello. He's not a frog, he's a sweet little cloud prince. The greatest thing of all is this crazy house which was designed by Gigi and sprited by Chess. I wanted a house that would be good to catch on fire, and therefore I thought it would be good if it was a fish because of the delicious grilled smell. I wonder she lived underwater with all the other guys first and then only got to move out here because of her position as the royal guard. I have no idea, man. I'm asking you guys. Thank you for using the door. This scene was actually much shorter originally, but Jones mentioned that the pacing felt weird when they played it, so I tried to slow it down by having you make tea, etc. Now it's good probably. Let's talk more about this so-called Undine character. Obviously her name comes from a mispronunciation of the word Undine, a water fairy referenced in a lot of different media such as Secret of Mana. I always mispronounced that word as a kid, and I still do because I don't like pronouncing it the other way. Later I thought it was cool that her name sounded like Undying, so that also served another purpose. Between her yellow eyes, her face fins, her overworld mouth shape, and her red Vriska shoes, she has a lot of elements from the Trolls of Homestuck. LOL. I drew her non-armored overworld design by myself. Again, that's why it looks bad. Actually, I drew everything in this room by myself, which is pretty obvious. The first game where every single element looks like Grandpa's bed from Stardew Valley. I think at first people might think that Undine and Susie are pretty similar characters, and definitely they are in a kind of a loose sense. Wow, as that handsome fellow, intimidating strong girls who care deeply about their friends, and also maybe something about that one shy girl. But the difference is that Undine in her current form that we meet of her is part of the establishment. She is the law, she has friends, she has cartoonish physical power, and she can be extremely stubborn when she thinks she's right. Basically her humor comes from how extreme she is. Meanwhile Susie just wants to grill and chill. End of analysis. It's time to select using the spear. I tried to think of many different interactions to proceed that would be more unique than simply progressing text, like Papyrus moment of looking at clothes. Eat it green. I think I said in a recent interview, but because Undine taught Papyrus to cook, you kind of need to consider like, maybe Papyrus isn't bad at cooking inherently. Maybe he could be an amazing chef if somebody else was teaching him. LOL. It's easy to imagine Toriel teaching him how to do things properly and then he becomes great at it. And then Undine ends up being taught by him somehow. This is my fanfic I imagined right now. But yet I want all the characters outside of the ruins to really care about Ascari and each other. I think it really ties into this question of what you're supposed to do when you finally meet him. Hopefully it was an interesting question. Great picking up animation. This is how things look when I draw them myself. Rotation tool of MS Paint. I got cured by eating antidote. It tasted like cream. There's a button that allows me to do a backflip. The only thing I can do. There is also a parking button. I got poison and ate antidote really fast. You never know when I'm going to do it.
I've been constantly surprised watching.
You can't predict.
You guys, I think Toby's gonna basically chill out and hold still.
You
No
can't
way,
follow
Toby
my
back
after
flips.
images.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm out of the prediction game.
I've never been more
Combo
wrong in my
attack.
life.
Now in the battle, I don't know what to draw her hands, so she has really weird small hands, or maybe that's the right size, I don't know. Look at her small and fragrant hands that smell like vinegar.
Playing the fan translation.
It's a
They do get
national
smaller.
treasure. Now I know you're not just wimpy loser, you're a wimpy loser that has a button that allows them to do the backflip whenever they want. I can smell the sweet sweat of burnt fish house. Fangamer should sell it as a fragrant oil. Frequent fragrance. It's a new word I invented to help us later. This is how you will look after inhaling the fragrance. Be careful.
I love green.
Then you will love it. If you can't flip while poisoned, status ailment.
Those
You
are
can
actually-
only hear the noise of my struggle.
It makes me think that the noise is just something you're making with your mouth while you flip.
Now it's being made by the poison sign and arrow. That was scary.
Guys, your donations are the only thing that could help Toby. That or the button he has to take the antidote.
That's true, I have infinite antidote, but I need you to pay for it. American healthcare. So at this point onward when developing the game, Temmie was more or less completely busy with school, so I had to draw a lot more until the end of the game. Clarivoire drew dog food.
Dog food's really
Clarivoire
good.
drew dog food. Clarivoire drew dog food. All Hotland background tiles are by Kanjanel. I drew a lot of Alfie slab, which is why it looks like that from the inside and outside, and why the perspective of the chainsaw is whack. Alfie slab, the bed is a cube. Her desk is just a photo of my desk in real life with all the plates piled up and not put in the dishwasher, etc.
One of my favorite Undertale moments at Fangamer was all of the effort that went into rendering Alphys in 3 dimensions. Not a trivial thing.
Not easy.
Probably one of the most
Painful.
difficult modeling things we've ever done.
Yeah.
Lisa Simpson. Her name is Alfie in the Japanese version, and it was my suggestion to do that one. Remember, everything else is credit to the translator. He didn't know that there is also a Japanese band named the Alfie. My only regret of that is I wanted all of the names of my characters to be completely unique when you search them. By the way, her voice noise is a clip of my friend Zan, who helped out with chapter 2 of Deltarune. Why did we make Metaton is because my friends such as Jones and Sarah F were also into Transformers, so you kind of had to have a robot. We struck a home run with the bones, but this is a team sport and you can't win without a whole cast of MVPs. So obviously he's a rectangle from Wallace and Gromit because that's clearly the hottest shape. Sarah F did draw some concept art for the X version, but I was the only person around to draw the actual sprite, so it ended up way more simplified. Additionally, the concept of electric game show host was inspired by my friend Moon's character. Also, my love of long nose characters was influenced by that as well. Basically, I was trying to make fan service for Jones and it worked. Story of my life. I feel like my tendency / enjoyment making horrible, crazy, unwinnable joke situations was able to be showed off in full here. Anyway, did I explain with the origin of Alfie's name is?
No, please hit us with.
Wait, I thought it was obvious for some reason. But that's always what I think about everything I do. You'll get it eventually. She was created most probably of 3 visual ingredients. That lizard guy from Super Mario, by the way I never played that game, Lisa Simpson, and John Egbert. Misremembering her appearance, that's why she has the Lisa Simpson necklace on the date outfit. I just realized that both Lisa and Marge Simpson both have necklaces. Do you think that's a genetic feature passed down from the mother? Clarivoire drew dog food. Perhaps Alfie sends a bit too many messages and maybe the way of talking hasn't aged the best out of anything in the game, but overall I'm happy that I made a character like Alfie's. I think it's okay for characters to not be conventionally attractive, and also to be extremely flawed. What's interesting to me about her is her strength under different circumstances. In some endings she simply ends up disappearing. In one ending she ends up saving a large number of lives because the circumstances push her to do so. Sure, she has strong opinions about media, but other than that she kind of has a lot of similarities to Sans. Clarivoire drew dog food.
Oh, there it is. There's also a photo of Toby's desk there. I think it's really
Is a photo
pleasant.
of Toby's dog food. Now
Controller,
we
could
can
you
look
draw
at the
some
hole.
dog food for me?
The fact that the hole is only a few feet deep is the first hint that all of this is fake. Through the concept art for the posters. Now you know why everything is easy to draw. I only got one guy to draw dog food. Everything else didn't fit in the budget.
By the
Thank
old
you,
Vanguard
Metaton.
off.
This song was originally made for Homestuck, but it didn't get used, so
Yeah.
becomes my song. I guess Thunderplane isn't like an actual plane but just a monster that resembles a plane. Also, the hat is based on Yukari's hat from Tuhao. OMG, I loved all their little different colored hats.
Close, but not too close to a sundae.
Plane's just shrinking into the corner. I always assumed that was intentional. I didn't know.
Yet it was about, but it made me laugh, so I kept it. That's a lot of things. This song uses the samples from Organia. That was the tool used to create Cave Story music.
Back to that name.
We must
screen.
defeat Toguri. Clarivoire drew dog food. Don't forget about the vents of famous and good. Very
like
good and
stories.
balanced. I drew these guys. This guy is the disembodied fox head. Originally this is where we were going to have the green radioactive fox on a skateboard and sunglasses. This is the art drawn by Cap.
He's playing a DJ
While
set?
I'm at it I will show more Cap. You can see the font. Yeah.
I
yeah.
love-
Worm on strand, but yeah.
Yeah.
How do I stop showing it? LOL. I got it. But yeah, there was this concept like green fox rides skateboard into lava and then dies. But then we didn't do that, and also invented annoying dog. This is the part where you cook with a killer robot. The Japanese version of the logo that shows up in this screen was drawn by Hato Moa, who made Hatoful Boyfriend. I did English LOL. Moa was one of the first Japanese fans of Undertale and also met Atten and gave me a doujinshi that she made. Maybe you will see Moa's powers again one day. It's almost like I wanted to reuse graphic. No Temmie and no TV make Toby go crazy. Check out that great perspective on the chainsaw. The donations are going so good, we are going to reach 100 of AK eventually.
Yeah, 90.
I hope everybody is having fun.
That was a
18
dog.
Hota dog.
Dog boyfriend.
Muffet not quite. Looks like Muffet is going to make it. Not make it. Sorry my spider friend. You will be washed away out of the drain. Anyway, this is the part where you fly up in the sky and dodge milk. Haha, so famous. This is not canon, but if it was canon there should be Milk Looker from Deltarune right now looking up at the milk that's falling down. They would be so happy. I mean, they are also a monster. They are probably here. They probably just left after because they looked at the milk. No reason to stay after the milk ends. I'm saying it now, but Milk Looker is probably the best character. Does anybody on the couch know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I've got some
Everyone
ideas.
has their favorite joke characters, like Star Walker, Newbert, but Milk Looker is also the best one that showed up. Everyone has their favorite joke characters, like Star Walker, Newbert, but Milk Looker is also the best one that showed up. I messed up in chapter 4 because I made it so they disappear when you walk off the screen instead of insulting your family every time I cry. Clarivoire drew dog food. The background of the core was drawn by Marigo. Yes, once again popping off with the parallax background. I think I showed a picture of the arena where you fight Sigma in Mega Man X2 and I was like, it's like this. Do you guys know the name of the Honey Nut Cheerios bee?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Is it Buzz? Feel like
I don't know why I hang out with you guys.
Getting up from the control room.
Just kidding.
I was-
Originally I
I
debated
remember-
having Alphys show up as a hologram with you instead of just on the phone. This guy, do you remember? The 25th Heat Flames Man of November. 18 Hot Doge. Who had a surprising number of fans at one point. They are out here with that Adventure Time mouth. Probably the most Adventure Time-like character.
Yeah, the
My
UI.
friend from college was really good at doing a lumpy space princess voice. I was really proud of the hot dog harpy. Yeah, that
And it
looks
puts us over
pretty epic.
$95,000.
Oh man, look at
Charlie,
the physics in this game are so realistic.
come on.
I should have used the Havoc physics engine in this game, and also put a button ready to shoot lemons. Originally I debated having Alphys show up as a hologram with you instead of just on the phone, but it was so much easier not to do that, so I didn't. Do you guys know the song from the Donkey Kong cartoon about holograms not pressing big red buttons? Originally I was going to do a parody of that song, Pyro. Some people think that the name is a Homestuck reference, but actually it's a reference to the fact that it's a rope which likes fire. Originally I was going to have robots and stuff, but I decided that it's best if MTT is the only robot to make him more unique and for the story to make more sense. But there is an airplane, that's different, yet it's more like furry, like roller coaster furry.
Watching
Seems
at
like
home.
no spider for the children. Good swap.
Alright,
It's
this is-
okay, it's French. No, I would never show this in the trailer. People think that the second one is better than the first one. That's crazy. The second one definitely ruins the characters of the first one, makes you dislike them.
Donating
That's
at the
true.
same time.
But the spider is
8,500.
climbing. Originally there was more RG characters. Actually I originally thought of 6, but we ended up only doing 2. My other friend from College Girl Edition, who I don't think she's watching this, but if she is, sorry I lost your phone number. I had thought of insane evil situations for killing all the different characters, and one of them was like, you kill one of them and then the other inhales the dust of their dead friend and has a panic attack. My friend did not like that concept at all. So I didn't do that, and probably good because it was too edgy. One more fact about that friend: she quite liked Northern Lion back when he was only doing Binding of Isaac videos, but I never watched him. Now one of my friends watches NL every day, so I do end up seeing him on the TV occasionally fighting with his chat. If you think of my friend as Papyrus for some reason, then NL is like Bald Met Atten. I should have been there for my college friend and watched Northern
Whoa.
Lion sooner. Wow,
We're
move it.
over 100,000.
Wow.
You guys are amazing. I hope you have money for tomorrow also. LOL.
Do you have ideas?
Yeah. We could hear more about that scene with the dust and the panic
Time for
attack,
the
maybe?
famous school.
Oh yeah. Yeah, HH.
I wouldn't call it that.
Take a look at the top right, it's nice. He's cut off a little. That's fine.
That's enough. You get a sense of what's going on.
If I had 100 grand, I would make us fight fiery with it.
Oh my gosh. Tree looks familiar.
It's from earlier episodes of this show.
We did it, Reddit. Muffet will be in the next level. I drew this weird thing of the elevator. I really like that NPC. I'm very proud of my character design. The mushroom comes through. This room is like the room we saw before, except it will show up in the trailer. I had a really good text from when they were going to be on the forum. Is this legible? Somebody read it out loud.
This is a thread for you to post music you've collected online. I'll start. Attachments: Mew Mew Kissy Cutie, op1.mp3. Huge long signature pic of an anime cat girl with like a bad lens flary 90s style Photoshop job over it. The power of love will conquer. It's just Cool Skeleton 99X has 9,232 posts. Attention forumers, please feast your ears on my oral delights. Attachments, me singing in the shower.wave, me singing in the shower 2.wave, me singing in the shower 3.wave, etc. Up to 38, and then album cover.bmp. How old is this, Toby?
I don't
Getting me
remember
bumped.
how old it
Oh.
is. I have early enemy idea list. Feel free to zoom in on this. Yes, please.
Fire.
Read.
Treadmill/automatic push puzzles, question mark. Timing with being sucked up by vacuums or something on a conveyor belt. Magma draining puzzles. Sundar 4.
Sweltering snowman.
Yes! That's it!
Reed, you almost made it.
Man, I could have been in the game. Does it say Max?
Man, Reed, it'd be so crazy if you were in this game.
Temmie, Salesbot, Monster Hero, Magma Small, palette swap, Cybit, palette swap, Major Hottie, conducting menace ripoff.
Reed needs to explain.
So they.
What is sweltering?
So back in the day, in the early days of what was basically Starman.net, I don't remember who came up with the idea of flukes, which is just where we would edit a screenshot of the game and put something there that's not supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
This was very novel to us at the time, late 90s. And so I made a fake enemy called the Sweltering Snowman. It was supposed to be like an April Fool's joke or something. And
In the grand tradition of April Fool's jokes, people were not entirely pleased with it.
yeah. And it lives on to this day in my
Yeah.
memory.
It's a very convincing.
Toby's. I spent a lot of time on that
Yeah,
sprite.
it's a very convincing enemy sprite.
Other
Spider.
than
Larivoire drew spider food. Lot. It's time to sit on your tuffet. Muffet, which is the character that is also a Kickstarter backer character by Michelle who made Avis Demon. I like this purple mechanic, and you can even cheat and use donuts if you want to win, but Charlie will be strong and win with power of playing. It's all about money, money, money.
Why?
To some people this is the hardest battle in the main game.
One
I
who
think
lost
I
the
nerfed
fire.
this battle multiple times after release. There were kids that emailed me saying they couldn't beat the battle, and so I would beat the battle for them and then send them their save file back.
think we
Now
learned-
you need to just get good. Sorry kids, I would have saved you. The next sign is definitely inspired by the arena in Kirby Superstar. The way that the box moves up and down is actually by copy and pasting a region of the screen in a very, very inefficient manner.
Thought
It
up.
makes the game run bad on some older computers. I know a better way I would do it, but at least I got it done in the first place. Power Croissant, I've always been obsessed with it. Did you
like a
guys
parody.
also think that? Zelda.
pass.
Well,
Zelda,
it's like
oh Zelda.
attack.
I am still proud of the attack patterns and stuff. I think it's fun. I think that Cupcake Monster was cleaned up by Chess. Chess didn't draw dog food. Chess drew spider food.
Incentive.
I wanted to show him because I like him. Eventually you get to a part where you dance with Metaton. Originally, depending on the ways that you danced with him by walking around the screen, he would have different text reactions. For example, if you stay close to him, or go far away from him, the text changes. In the final game I decided to cut all of this text because it just felt weird. Or maybe it was a bug that it never showed up. I don't remember, but what's really strange is that when we made the Xbox version, for literally no reason that I can tell in the code, his text reactions started showing up again. This was not intentional, and there's no reason for it in the code, and there is no discernible reason for this happen at all. I guess he just really wanted to dance with a human.
Like
The
whenever
Final
there's a song
Fantasy
in the game.
VI wants what the Final Fantasy VI want. Is Charlie going to be able to solve the maze of destiny? Everyone in the chat help Charlie. We're cooked. Never mind. We saw the dog at least. Thanks chat.
The end of
Yeah,
this.
Quetzwa drew Quetzwa food.
Yeah,
Is
an
that
exercise
compliment
for the
or a
audience.
negative to the French?
To the
I had
bar.
fun making the song. I wanted to make a song that uses the NES noise channel as an instrument. I should invent a button that lets you shoot lemons. But I did it. Toby drew lemons food. Curse you Togrelone. I'll get you next time. We are going down. San, S-A-N. Give me a san.
There's that fox again.
Just a reminder, never forget the first skinless dateable. Now we will enter into battle.
Hey, you met your skinned dateable on Starman.net, is that right?
I certainly did.
Yeah, me
yes.
too.
It's responsible for the diorama that is currently $5,000 in bidding.
Great, always be closing.
What do you think, Charlie?
We did it.
All right, we beat him.
That was a little anticlimactic.
But I feel. Maybe. Tomorrow. Another incentive.
Somebody at the door.
Get into battle with Sans and use his
Plus warm weather
attacks.
clothes for the dog.
Yeah. 3D tutorials at the door.
Close the door.
Say no more, guys. I'll tell her we're busy. Sorry, 3D tutorial, but. I think it's just a piñata. That means it's full of candy.
No. Time out.
What's up, you guys? My name is Señor Romero with Señor Romero Piñatas. I'm based out of Tucson. I made this giant 3D tutorial. She's 7 feet tall and about 6.5 feet wide. She's real sturdy. She can take a little beating if you feel like it. But she's a lot of fun to make. My dad used to make piñatas when I was a kid. I grew up watching him in Tucson, and I've been doing it for about 2 years, and it's been real busy. So I hope you guys like her. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Excuse me. Hello,
Good
Internet.
morning, America.
Welcome back. We recovered. Dan, you feeling all right?
Good of a day.
So, what we have here is the
And some
10th
small
anniversary
white
diorama. So here, I'll give it a quick turn so you can just see from all angles here. This is the diorama that has been created for this specific moment in time. 10th anniversry. Diorama by Camille Young. She's done a lot of
One-of-a-kind
charity art
folks.
projects. Yeah, this is the only one that exists. So as you can see, we've got the little hot dog here with a little sprig of parsley. We have the game console. We have the TV with pressable buttons. We have the souls kind of floating in the void
Tactile.
here. The TV has been painted with a matte black paint, so it kind of absorbs light. And then finally, the most important part. It's Dogtown.
Dog.
And he attaches with magnets, so he eagerly hops back into place.
Wow. It's got an aggressive hop.
Tactile magnetic dog.
Diorama that
And
we
could
have.
be yours. Ask your mother for nickels and dimes.
To
Me
talk to you.
Omor and Yum Nikki.
That's right. Yum Nikki.
Yum Nikki.
The next one is
Metatone
anime
battle essay
real?
of good or bad.
Yes, that's going to be, so Metaton's battle essay. Kara has pulled ahead of Togor in the night.
Tokari you.
To go
Chara.
to you.
I see
Chara.
Charlie is typing
Chara.
Kara in right now.
Chara.
C-H-A-R.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
CH. Cha.
I think Toby's trying to say Charlie.
Cha cha cha.
Charlie, yeah.
Charlie,
I think
he's got a
trying to
message.
talk to you, Charlie.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat.
Okay, yeah. There.
Controlled
Yeah.
by the substance.
I mean, I did promise before that if Kara pulled ahead, next time Kara pulled ahead, I was gonna name it Newbert.
Oh yeah, you did promise.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Newbert's gonna get up until the next save point,
Okay.
and then we'll go back to Kara,
So
and then it'll continue to be based on where
Okay,
the
but what if
donations are.
Tilbury wins?
I guess Kara fans, I
The
just
Tilbury
need to
Doughboy.
take this as as motivation. Locker room material.
My man.
My man.
Let's go. The front of the MTT resort was designed by me and then Clarivoire drew dog food. Clarivoire drew MTT food.
Actually, related to that,
Really?
right there in
Yeah,
the middle
but
is
that's
the
the
dog
Delta
food.
dog food.
Say-
Chess drew dog food too.
Yes.
Yesterday I said that Undine had small hands. I would like to retract this statement. What I meant was I drew her hands small and it looks bad. That doesn't necessarily mean that she canonically has small hands. The size of her hands is up to you the viewer. Additionally, there may be mistakes when referring to certain characters, but I'm using speech to text, so display my program, I mean blame my program, you see what I mean. Not everything I say get entered correctly. If I slow down to correct things at all, then I will only be able to say half as many things, so if you see something that seems wrong, just assume it's computer : right parentheses. This is the story of San. I like this story. About the MTT resort itself, there is an incentive to sleep there. I recommend sleeping. There was going to be a small area in the game that you're going to be able to go to via the elevator.
Imagine
Basically,
the
it played
new,
really slowed down reversed music there, and it was almost like snow falling. You were walking on a large white field, and there was going to be many lumps. Many bed lumps around, and people were going to be sleeping and talking about their dreams there. It was a giant bed field. Basically, people would be lying in cryostasis, eternal sleep, until Ascari freed the underground. It was supposed to just be a strange additional scene that shows how many more people are waiting to be free. But I ultimately decided I didn't like the idea, so I didn't do it. There was also going to be an arcade here where you could play games while Monster Kid was getting commentary on them. I also toyed with the concept of being able to play Egyptian Rat Fink with Sans here, since I really liked that game, but programming it was too difficult, although I did actually start. Eventually he became at a poker table in the Xbox version Dog Shrine Casino thing. If there was some sort of game center here, then maybe Met Atten Neos Arm Cannon and could be called the Dave and Buster. Do you know the game?
I do not, but I did look up Zach, the Art of Stage.
Good game of playing as a kid. Yeah, like Zach, the Art of Visual Stage.
Yeah, I looked that up. I was like, oh, that's a Toby game.
Originally I was going to make it so you could marry Met Atten. Wait, go ahead.
So we've already unlocked by the mystery key.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over there and do that right now. I think Newbert got his moment though. So.
Goodbye, my bird.
boy.
I
So-
never asked for this. Bratty and Catty, they looked so much worse until my
Okay.
friend Ipgood redrew them super good style.
So you're now
First
less than
breasts of the
1,000
game,
away.
but they won't be the last. They were one of the first person that I ever told the story of the entire game to on a 5-hour road trip from Canada. There is a legend of these two characters and their t-shirt, which was really cute, but also, Reed and Dan can tell the story.
Unfortunately, so this was like right after the first probably 6 months or so Thingamer had Undertale merch. It was like literally fundamentally impossible for us to keep it in stock.
Yeah.
We could not, the shirts, the posters, we couldn't do it.
No.
So we got through the sort of the characters you most have to have a shirt or something of right away. And Bratty and Catty got this really good shirt. They were sort of the first side characters to get a shirt.
Right.
And we printed it at non-side character volume.
Now, I was compensating because Undertale was at least one order of magnitude larger than anything we had ever done before.
Yeah, we had no idea how to deal with like orders of that size.
Yeah, we didn't know where the ceiling was. And so I was
Yeah.
like, all right, guess what? We're printing more of these than almost any other shirt we've ever
They
printed.
ordered an ET Atari amount of shirts.
So it wasn't Bratty and Catty's fault.
Yeah.
The characters are extremely popular, well loved.
And the design was great.
Yeah, the design was awesome.
Yeah,
It
shout
was
out
just
to
me.
Charlie Davis.
Yes.
The
yeah.
design was so cute and great.
Yes.
Wow,
Still
it's
together.
time to sleep. I love the
Minutes,
floor.
it's-
This is my only attempt at ever writing Valley Girl characters. I never met a Valley Girl in my life, so it's all lies. It's
weird
like the
expectation.
Japanese guru.
Fulfilling our obligation.
I like the face in the pillow too. I like to believe that's just the pie graphic that's just been stretched out.
You're welcome.
That was an enriching experience. That was me tossing and turning all night, unable to sleep when I had COVID. By the way, I think Nintendo should update Earthbound so that cold status element is called COVID and it deals more damage. I think the kids would really like that. Jade Harley
Yes.
Manticore.
It's also good delivery.
Burger. Can't we just go there? The end of the game.
But
Great. Dimensional box from Brandish.
think
That's
for
why
this-
it starts full of raisins. I'll do it, but
have
it's so
become-
close.
Let's
Chara
take-
can
let's
still
take just
win.
a moment.
The gap
Okay.
is only growing. Burger Pants was a good character and now he is crossed over with Lamalana too. I had a lot of fun making him because I really had no idea what to do for a shopkeeper. So I kinda just let my own desperation take over. He had a placeholder dialogue of saying I'm a goofy goober, yeah. But actually this text was originally visible during specific situations. So while fixing the bug I added fan service dialogue about him and Nice Cream Guy and also MTT. I'm not supposed to pick sides, but of his ships in this game I think him and MTT is probably the best one. His favorite celebrity that he looked up to turned into his annoying boss that he hates. But actually he probably still loves. I'm telling you guys, this stuff writes itself. Too easy. Did you write it? Very interesting.
So just the
The
most
background
incredible
here was
faces.
drawn by Marigo. Very nice picture. You can see the gigantic heroic sandwich which increases your attack power, which I don't know if it's actually mathematically useful for anything. Maybe for defeating Ascari. Maybe for defeating Toguri. He's a bit desperate. It's $2 apart.
Good moment
People
for a
think
reminder.
that this guy is a cat, but what is he?
Yeah,
He's
as
just a whatever.
blows
But perhaps he is a cat if you want to drive in that way. It's your road, you get to choose. Glam Spaghetti dropped. Chara back. Charlie Chara's winning. Gotta go back.
Keep making
Going
me
to
go
the
back
core
to
with
the,
the great graphics designed by Gigi and drawn by Chess. I know everybody hates the spaghetti hot dogs that look like big black silhouettes, but I like it in games when the thing on the overworld looks nothing like the thing in battle, and it was so much easier for me to draw. Hooray. The graphics inside here are once again drawn by Kanju, and the concept art by Temi, just like Hotland and Waterfall. I wanted to have this level be a lot bigger and a lot harder, but I already made 5 different enemies and I felt that that variety was sufficient for the amount of stuff that you go through. I drew it with my hand.
Review Bless versus Review Bomb. If it changes your opinion, know that this is a review of Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2.
Yes, it is 2, not 1.
Yeah,
So that might change the minds here.
yeah.
That's important. Originally I was going to make it so you could marry Metaton, because you could date with Papyrus, and I think I said that in the Kickstarter as a tease. So you could propose to him, and he would agree, but in reality, what would happen is basically he would tell you he will only do it as a fake photo op for the tabloids. It's not a real marriage, he's purely just using you to promote himself, but combination of me not wanting to do that anymore and also feeling it didn't really fit in anywhere anymore, so I didn't do it. My friend Ichino-san said that he liked the music for this area, so I win. I never played Phantasy Star.
And Toby, who
I
designed
wanted
the
to
knife?
feel like last levels, so enemies use attacks that look like they are holy or meteor.
Okay.
I did.
Glad we got the zoomed in version.
Just a
of it.
little treat.
I loved it.
Drawn by Cap. I have some images of stuff from long ago when designing a game.
Okay, we've got silk ribbon, knit sweater, papyrus armor, oversized parka, spike pauldron.
Very small, but this is the ideas for armors and weapons before I came up with the theme for them.
Cyber jammies.
Wetsuit, robo.
So
Tobor's
like
$10
before the
ahead.
demo ended,
Oh geez, yeah, Tobor took a $10 lead at the buzzer here.
The worm stat. When it's hot, the worm will move. When it's cold, the worm will move.
Good idea.
I mean, a lot of real inventions made their debuts in science fiction.
Puzzle.
Oh, well, okay. She could use the door. Let's see. Who do we have? Oh, hey, there she is. See, there's nothing at the door. Look at that.
We don't like tutorials going through the door anymore.
So yeah, just once again, size reference here. Little and big. So handmade by Eyes 5. Eyes made this totally from scratch. I believe all on her lonesome.
Clarifying ideas for Hotland enemies.
Smack, a truck that only says lines from Threepenny Opera. First comes a full stomach, then comes ethics. What is the burgling of a bank to the founding of a bank? We bourgeois artisans. JF-17 Sundar, plain wearing a little Toho hat that goes, "It's not like I like you or anything." And Junior Ota.
Can I see that other drawing again?
Junior OTA was going to be a mech that uses a bunch of powerful Danmaku.
There we go.
Next we have other enemies here. Ballet dancer. W. Shoes. A.
Here are some alternate ideas for weapons and armor once I thought of a theme for them.
Scout, hiking boots, and a merit badge. Cowboy, magic gun and a cowboy hat. Naturalist. Bug net and a flower crown.
Type.
I have an idea for MTT plus Papyrus interaction that never happened. Papyrus was supposed to save you with a call in.
And get your
Read this
screenshots
one.
Ready? It's time for our Phone a Friend segment. You have to call one of your friends and they will answer the question for you. If they answer correctly, you can go free for the rest of the room. If they answer incorrectly, you'll both be burned to a crisp. Fortunately, I've done you a huge favor. I created a list of your friends and found the people most capable of answering the question. Then I eliminated those people from the list. Here are your choices. Papyrus. Papyrus, hello. Welcome to the show. Are you on the air? Wow, I'm on a show. I did it. I'm finally famous. My very own TV show. Wowie. Do I get my own room? Haha, no. Wow, then I have a whole mansion? This is better than I hoped for. Haha, what enthusiasm, folks. Papyrus, all you have to do is answer this question. Wow, am I being interviewed? Wait a second. Are you the paparazzi? Papyrus, do you understand what's happening? Sometimes. Well, that was the wrong question. But you answered correctly. Great job. Yeah, thank you. Just remember, kids, study hard and you too can become a powerful skeleton.
Just a little treat.
Yeah, it's a one of a kind. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Original implies that there's copies, but there ain't.
I don't think I can do it. Maybe
There is
if
nothing
you
else.
ask me large tutorial here.
Yeah.
Do what I
Unique
can.
dog. Large tutorial is friendly. Pinata tutorial is.
Not only
Great.
is this tutorial plush big, it's tight. It's tight as hell. It can be yours for
I don't think you need to say that.
$5,501.
What's a stream without one of those?
Time
Yeah,
for the
pretty clear.
battle of the box. Most people think that Muppet for this battle is the hardest. I was quite worried about this battle, so I actually created an independent program only to play this battle, and gave it to some friends to see how many times it took them to win. Also, honestly, I literally forgot there's like a tutorial part first. Anyway, we should be getting a cut off on the incentive of Mew Mew.
But until
Also,
then,
Tober is barely winning.
1,000
One
away,
powerful
150.
move could strike him down. He's kneeling on one leg. Finish him. Plus, remember, the more you donate, the closer we get to Sans with attacks.
Goal. To be attacked.
It's really worth it. I have been upgraded with new powers just like MTT. That you can't see that on TV. Everyone probably knows, but the way that the HP system works in this game is that the more you have, the more damage you take, and all these numbers you take per damage are programmed in manually. The result is that defeating enemies to gain HP does make it easier, but at level 1 you'll still be able to take a good amount of hits. Additionally, Ascari will always leave you with 1 HP, so there's always the chance for a comeback, especially if you have the apron from this area. This is supposed to be sexy robot for people that like robots, and I made for friend. Actually, a lot of people like this character. Honestly, I think that was extremely fun and validating for me as a creator. Even though he just kind of looks like a bunch of pixels, his vibe communicated well enough that everybody's imagined version of him as properly sexy. Time for the essay. That's how I would interpret that as well.
Charlie's got one of those ergonomic keyboards.
Anyway, about being interpreted as sexy. That wouldn't have been able to happen if the graphics of the game were better, since there would be no reason to attempt to reimagine him. His default face kind of has some hetero man influence. I hope the children of today know about this man because it will be good education for them.
Bone
It will
Trio
be a
song.
beautiful thing for your life.
What a
Sans Bone
song.
Trio. I had a lot of fun making the different poses, drawing different sprites for the arms and the legs, and then they get selected randomly. Attack-wise, this was probably the most difficult battle in the game to put together. The shooting mechanic required the most effort to come up with new gameplay. Meanwhile, doing all of the axe and the point system was just fun. I always liked adding details like being able to get different amounts of points from different items, etc. Happy Break Time sprite provided by Clairvoire. Clairvoire drew Break. There are unused face sprites where you can see the left side of his face and it's all robotic. Originally I imagined revealing this when he was defeated and stuff, but I decided not to. I got to reuse that idea for Neo though. Why do the 3 final bosses of that route all have one cool eye? Shout out to the creator of Hey Dopal Boyfriend, Bird Dating Sim. Hey Dopal Moa for setting her alarm to be Metaton's voice going oh yes. I gave her the voice clip so she could do that. I like arbitrary point systems.
Speaking of the oh yes, a bit of fame and product lore is that when we did the Metaton,
I was wondering if you were going to this one up.
we did the Metaton figurine, we originally designed it to be so that when you opened the box, it would go, oh yeah. And we actually, we were planning to have a voice chip in there. It didn't work for the first run for a variety of reasons. So when we got the second batch in that actually had them, the pallet landed and they dropped it off the forklift, and you heard about 1,000 oh yes all happening in unison. The folks on the dock did not know what was going on.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah.
Look at Toby go.
I gotta dance to the music.
It's like some new type of techno.
Fast poisoning. It's from going too fast.
That's just motion sickness.
You get poisoned. No shoot. You won the game. No more. To gore. Sad music for Toguri losing. This is the music of him giving it the name back to Chara.
Keep it going, Charlie.
Now you've been.
I wonder who that was on the phone.
By Kara. As soon as we get to the next save point, you will see. Actually, I couldn't think of anything that random point. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna have to stop it.
Everybody, only you can keep Charlie sane. Get your lighters out now.
Toguri come back.
Yeah, Toguri is now within $100.
Oh man. And Toguri takes it.
Crew please. Crew please. Sad music for me. Sad sad music for mommy. Alfie is your friend died. October is maintained. I don't have much to say anymore, but pretty much for the rest of the game the graphics are mostly by me or reusing existing graphics. Chara, I will miss them. The song here was inspired by opening of the song Redline Day from the movie Redline. The early version of the song had an extremely similar synthwave pad, but this was removed because it was too similar. Now it's pretty much as the guitar that similar. The lyrics kind of feel unintentionally related to what I create though. I never read them until now. You are the flower, I'm the rain. Without you life is not the same. The other main inspiration, actually maybe a bigger inspiration, was the song Numa by Ant from Solanin soundtrack. I listened to that song 1,000 times while writing this. I tried to time the music so the progression will feel natural as you go through the area. Okay, that's all I have to say. Chara is winning, so Charlie, you must change your name.
Seconds to win.
Toguri pulled ahead in one shot.
Well, there's another save point right up here.
Okay.
The nice aspects of Ascari were inspired by Reed. Because Reed is a nice dad.
Thanks, son. Team Asgore.
Would you like to
Read
explain
more
why that
shirt.
shirt exists, or is it better to not explain?
Good question. Should we keep it a mystery? Maybe we'll make that a poll incentive.
Explain later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chara pulled ahead again, but it's a while until the next save point. Go back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should go back. Okay.
Change name. The starting melody of this battle theme is heavily inspired by the song The Fog from Persona 4. The name of the project file that only contains the initial melody is called Persona4.flp. LOL. As far as this battle goes, I want it to be pretty difficult, but still doable by people that don't play bullet hell games. In order to create tension but also make the difficulty more manageable, the boss always leaves you at 1 HP. This means if you have the apron, you can always survive another hit after the HP recovery. Additionally, I created the bicycle item to intentionally be super useful / broken on pacifist, so just having a full inventory of those is enough to power through the battle for most people. As another difficulty easing aspect, the boss takes more damage after a certain number of turns have passed, so the longer you survive, the easier it is to ultimately win. The butterscotch pie can also be used to get a special benefit only in this battle. All of this contributes to a battle that feels very tough but will be doable by anyone with enough preparation. This is probably the song that has the pitch lowered the most in the game. Listening to the original project file, it's actually massively faster. Unlike other songs, I knew I was going to lower the pitch for this one after the fact, so I sped up the original song quite a lot so it would sound good slowed down. This is strange, but the concept foreshadowing a late game boss with the game over screen came from Apollo from Final Fantasy Legend 2. I mean Odin. Apollo was the other guy. And as for the game over music, that was inspired by the game over music from Brandish, which is one of the best game over themes ever. Boss of Brandish is a cursed king you must defeat to leave the underground world. He has no personality though. Additionally, his giant golden armor is inspired by Amon from Lufia 2. Lufia 2 is one of the greatest Super Nintendo RPGs, especially from a pure gameplay perspective, so if you like classic RPGs, I very much recommend that game. Best puzzles, excellent music, and some great story moments, especially towards the end. Yikes.
Oh,
Evergreen,
yes, I hear you loud and clear.
introduce yourself,
Oh, that's right. Hello,
please.
my name is Everdrain. It's very nice to meet all of yous. I was the guy who made this, with help from Toby, Photoshop design for Omega Flash. It's such a pleasure to see people experience this moment in the game. It always, it fills my heart with a type of love, I'd say.
Charlie is scared.
Oh, all good things are a little scary, I think. This is one of those things that really the experience of putting this together was scary in itself. And the idea that trying to make something that's beyond you and getting it out there to people, that's, it's really difficult. It's difficult to reach out. It's difficult to make these things happen. And being part of this, incredibly meaningful to me. But I've been terrified for 10 years, and I've loved the nightmare. Not this part so much. These are a little...
Apparently the overlay audio is loud and can't hear Dreed. Mysterious.
Oh no. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I think there's
Power
heavy
of Chloe is too strong.
That's kind of how it goes. I think my mic should be fairly good. How do you
Can't
sound?
defeat him.
How am I sounding? Am I coming through? Am I getting any help?
Is there anything you'd like to say, Toby?
Charlie is good.
Okay, so I'm not doing so hot.
Just speak into Charlie,
Can you hear me right now?
but also overlay loud.
Overlay loud. Okay, so can we turn down the overlay? The overlay shouldn't have any music at this point. I think we're past it.
Well, a little technical difficulties is always fine by me.
The whole point of this battle is to make you feel overwhelmed and helpless at first. Like, basically, like, this is impossible, I can't do this, this must actually be the end of the game. Most people know this by now, but your HP decreases disproportionately here, so each of the first hits deals a lot of your health bar, but you take very little damage as your health bar is low.
Yeah, it's like a reverse rubber banding almost.
The graphics of the face were created using Christine Love's Super Game Girl camera, Interstellar Selfie Station. This was a browser app that allows you to take webcam pictures in various levels of monochrome color reduction. In the early version of the app was a contrast setting that had a bug where it could go negative. If you made the contrast go extremely negative, everything looked very strange. Moving fast with a bad webcam created motion blur, which looked great with the artifacting. Because this boss had a lot of heavy graphics, I was worried about it increasing the rendering time of the game project. Therefore, I decided to create this boss in a completely new project and fuse it together with the main project at the end. That's why many of the basic graphics and sound effects are duplicated in the game files. I created the boss with placeholder graphics, then created a method to have the graphics replaced at runtime by replacing external image files. That way, Everdreed could play the battle, replace the graphics, then immediately see the result in-game for himself. Random note about the sound effects in this game, many of them are using a weird low-quality version of the WAV file format. Not only did I think it was fun to try to have the game have a small file size, but the compression and distortion provided by the low quality kind of added some character to many sound effects. For the aesthetic of my games, I don't necessarily think having something sound clean is always the best.
Sometimes a little dirty is good. I remember, so having the files for Flowey, when I got them, the only experience that I had with Undertale was the demo, which is why I got in contact and I wanted to do something for you. And then the placeholder graphics. As far as I was aware, that was the entire game, the ruins and Flowey. So what I thought this game was ultimately going to be, with just those two elements, very different from the experience that you ended up with, Toby. I remember being blown away, because when you only see those two things, it's like, this is a very, like, I probably didn't do a very good job. The ruins is really good, there's a lot of but when I actually played the final version of the game, and I saw this in relation to everything else, I just couldn't stop laughing. I was cackling in a darkened room late at night, playing through it, and just realizing what exactly you had pulled off for placement, for all the build-up. You set the pins, and I helped knock them down. And there's something, being the punchline, you just can't beat it.
Candlepin Poloid, yum. The music for Omega Flowy. The main melody is from a preset someone made called Freak Choir. It's such a ridiculous and dissonant sounding synth that I wouldn't be surprised if no one has ever used it in a song before me. That's the thing about synth presets, is that almost all of them feel like they're completely useless for any sort of normal songs. I like looking through a bunch of random pre-sounds and presets and seeing if there's anything that jumps out at me. Very little is standing between you guys and making a soundtrack like this, except for the massive time requirement of messing around looking at garbage. Everything takes time. I was very lucky to be able to have time and support. By the way, I was ready to get a different job if this didn't pan out, like a scientist or something. This game is not a perfectionist game, but I tried to put love into the parts that were most important. Also, perfectionism doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah, you can't.
LOL.
You can't shoot for perfect. I remember thinking again, this Flowey, there's a lot of limitations with just the engine, what can be pulled in by you. But at the end of the day, it's not really worth frustrating yourself over trying to do it too good or how you could have done it. You just got to do it and get it out there. And I'm so glad that Flowey was able to get it out there. It's been so nice being here with you, Charlie. I love to see this every time.
You like seeing Flowey get beat up?
Well, not really. But I think he's had his day. It took 10 years. So bittersweet. Thank you so much, Charlie.
CYMBSL, when it shows Undertale logo, that's my mouth noise, that's my mouth noise, that my mouth noise. What a game. I really like at the end of MGS2 where there's an extra call after the credits. Also, there was a lot of inspiration with the meta elements in the battles, especially Omega Flowy just now. So much of the game is about setting expectations and then exceeding them, so it's important to have something more here. Imagine if the game actually ended here, lol. All the different endings you can get. Testing all of this was very mentally draining to say the least, but obviously it was worth it. I didn't test every single permutation, so I'm glad that my programming work. Phew. I had no testing team when I made this game. I just sent the game to friends and then they got obsessive and played a lot. There he is, HTE1 member.
We're back, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Undertale 10th anniversary charity stream, where even now, my boss and good friend Reed Young is forcing a Fangamer employee to donate some money to Anime Is Not Real.
A little bit more interesting.
BTW.
Those are unique contents. That's something that y'all are going to want to see.
Well, just text. The creepy bed is unchanged. After returning to the game,
Yeah,
the
the
way
creepy
that
bed
the
is
save
pure
point
for...
music extends is just like Yoshi's Island. Now it's time to go get Undine Letter and meet Health East. I mean Alf East. I was so tired at this point I didn't want to put an elevator, it's just, yay. Yeah, elevator gets swap. Wow, we are going to be able to sense attacks.
Catch
Should
law
we see
for
in
without
Snowden?
attacks.
Maybe time to party.
$200,000 right about now.
There.
Unbelievable.
Congrats. Also, Toguri win.
Blown
Remember
past.
that the name that we chose will get used a lot after the True Lab.
Basically,
Sort of like a soft cut off. I just realized that both Lisa and Marge Simpson both have necklaces. Do you think that's a genetic feature passed down from the mother? Lisa Simpson prevented dog food. I wonder who the letter is for. I know.
We're
Time
gonna
for
go-
Sans.
yeah, we're gonna Sans time.
Yeah, it's time for Sans attacks.
Here it is, guys. Sans attacks.
Okay, here we go. Nice job, Charlie.
If you get pushed to the left, you lose. Charlie, careful.
He got me.
Charlie.
Well, I guess we have to do another 200,000 before we can have
Yeah.
Sans
All
attack
right.
again.
Keep donating, and we'll figure it out.
$212,000. We only have $188,000 before we can try again. I'm just kidding. Actually, I don't know what's going to happen here, so maybe I'm not
I will
kidding.
explain this later, but just for the fans, the vast majority of the stuff on here is just smoke and mirrors that is not really possible to release.
How does that statement
But
make
because
feel?
you donated for this
bad?
battle, we will be releasing it later as a standalone for browser. So you can have fun. Only if Charlie wins. No pressure.
Come on, oh, look at that. You got it.
He's not gonna get me this time.
I love this music, and I have to believe there's a Carlos here. Am I right, Toby?
This is a Carlos.
I love the Carlos.
Carlos Whisper.
That took me like an extra half second.
Nice job, Charlie!
Then, wham.
All right, I need a second.
I take a breath there.
Yeah.
Charlie, get ready to Charlie.
All right.
Okay, do we need to do a spirit bomb?
Come on Charlie, everybody's here for Charlie. He's been playing amazingly this whole time.
Yeah, you've done a really good job, Charlie. And this is the easiest enemy.
So I'm told.
This is like the flagpole at the end of the Mario level.
You got it?
So what do I win? Oh, come on now. No.
Come on Charlie.
Come on, Charlie!
You got this.
Yeah, what the heck, Charlie? Let's go! Come on! You got it.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Sans doesn't seem to want to fight anymore.
You know what?
But
I think we can ask him again. Like we can ask him one more time.
Yeah?
Can we set up a new goal?
what if we had another incentive to ask again?
To
Just a small incentive. How will he react? 230k.
230K,
Let's
folks.
go. Charlie did pretty good.
Nice job, Charlie.
Children will play game later. I will also be posting the soundtrack. In
Or is
games
that
it's good
two
to have a
eights?
tutorial to
I
teach
can't read.
players basic concepts so that they can be familiar with them. I can do spin dash.
Why does the text-to-speech have that? What's that for?
Or fast.
In case you got a wave dash.
Anyway, about tutorials. Anyway, the scene is the tutorial for girls liking other girls. Anyway, I said before, but I really like Alphys, mostly because I like flawed characters. There's a number of things wrong with her which she can use to justify her own self-hatred, but she's also an actual genius. And like everybody else, she is full of her own kind of love, but she thinks no one will like her normally, so she resorts to doing insane things. Only Metaton was her only normal friend, and even then she strained their relationship by forcing him to pretend to be a killer robot. I just realized that Sans is holding a plate of corn in the scene, but he's off screen so you can't see him right now. Sans showed up but he left the behind. He didn't want anyone to be jealous of his corn. It was like one of those maize cultivars that's all different colors and stuff. It was a really good corn. If Sans is in an O, his corn will also be different. Evil Underfell corn. By the way, I don't know anything about O, but I did meet the person who made Underfill one time. Underfell. I don't know what Underfill is, maybe it's one of those ones about the streamer. I don't have an opinion, but I think it's good people have fun, especially if it has nothing to do with me or what I created. Go invent 500 skeletons. I mean, I don't know if people are even still doing any of that stuff, but it's good when people are creative. And what's up with her and Sans? It feels like there is some connection between them, but it's not clear. I get the feeling if no one else was around they would be a lot closer though. It's possible that they trails off and doesn't become audible anymore. Doesn't Sans have a soft spot for Inaudible. My original idea for Undyne's clothes during the scene looks very lame and I needed help from Gigi and Jones. I never really paid attention to clothing, but I really appreciate fashion as an art form a lot more now. If you're someone who does character designs, it's important to pay attention to what people are wearing. Except me. Don't tell me I'm wearing the same shirt 2 times in a row. Don't look at that. People really like the anime is real joke. My friend Aaron burst out laughing when he first saw it, and that was very gratifying. I don't know how funny it still is though. Jokes are funny because they are surprising or unexpected, so if you say a joke enough it ceases to be funny 100,000,000% of the time. Maybe like Queen Banana Potassium in Chapter 2. The joke is a single word, so it's like a candle with a 1m long wick. Then again, Star Walker is still funny. What's the difference? About Undine and Alphys. It's nice. I think girls like Alphys can genuinely be attractive and interesting to girls like Undine. Hard to express this. Sometimes being passionate and interested and smart can be cute, and Alphys is a very caring person in her own weird way. And also she thinks Undine is. Yeah. I had fun drawing the faces. That's all I did in school on my paper. Never learned to draw bodies and thus the small hands of the world. This is my legacy. We passed the tutorial. Corn. His kick gets stronger the longer it stays out. Dr. Jogboy. What is the cutoff? Anime is real. Majiramonaku. Genjutsu Dutta. Bikurashita. Mame Shiba. That's a dog that really likes to play arcade games. Clarivoire drew trash pile. You finally got astronaut food from Astronoka. Auntie really?
Togode?
Toguri is winning by too much. Sadness filled my heart. This is our last chance to fight back. Go down with the ship with Mr. Meta Knight. I love that sweet little chocolate. Amekata. I really like the sign in the background, which is normal. Always looks like that, a lot, never stuck out. This is what people donated for. Worth it? Gutid. PogChamp, the name is still the same.
Can't really donate much here. It's really true. Toby will do a flip every time you donate. Look at he's got to do thousands of them. He's currently doing thousands of them.
Boy, are his arms tired.
You alright, Toby?
I got flip poisoning. It happens from green. I took my flip medicine.
But yeah,
Cured.
if you are donating
Cure 2.
$25,
Oh, Kara is
save
Yes,
point.
very close.
Bucks.
Remember, because maybe a guy will say that name a lot soon. Cut off.
Or
Hey,
seconds away from
you don't
blasting
have a
that.
secret lab, do you, Alphys? Haha, I meant Labrador. As in dog. But actually she does have one of those. Technically.
We will be
Here we
asking
are.
Sans to go all out.
I
Here,
drew everything
go
in
out.
here myself, but it's probably for the best because I don't know anybody else that could really get the style. That's why everything looks like soft wet cream. I actually quite like putting effort into drawings, although I can't do it so much anymore because of my wrist. Even then it doesn't really look amazing or anything, but the answer kinda carries it. The overall color scheme, I tried to use Clock Tower for SNES as a reference. I didn't play that game though because it's scary. This song is an arrangement of Alphys' theme. Actually, it's the other way around. I actually made the song first. That's why her theme is in 5/4, even though that time signature is usually used for things that are more tense or complicated. The file for this song is called Last Tower and has no other versions of it. I just made it in one go. The main instrument is a tad simple that I created out of stacking many choirs together into a 7th chord and then exporting it. Pad sample. The result is that the sample becomes stretched when the pitch is changed, which has a slightly strange effect. I used a similar technique for another song later. Originally I was imagining using it for the core, or something similar. Strangely, even though I didn't make it, I can still see the image of the area in my head. There was going to be a large room which is mostly vertical that you would go up. It looked kind of like the current core, but there would have been a lot of cybernetic treasure chests and stuff. I like programming the way that it talks, which is a bunch of randomly drawn squares. In general, doing all of this stuff was a lot of fun. I haven't done in a while, but I really like just going into a shape and just carving a bunch of little faces out of it. Obviously the appearance is inspired by Gigas, as well as the soul-consuming flame from Earthbound. which I only remembered recently is called Hotly Burning Enemy in Japanese, which is pretty funny. I say this often, but you guys only associate the music with a certain thing because you heard it in a certain context first. When I look at the file name Last Tower, I end up basically forgetting what I ended up using it for, and the old scenario comes to mind first. I'm happy with what the game was, but there were also infinite other variants of what this game could have been. When we see the final result of a work, we are only seeing one path that was taken to create the story. If you wish you could have seen something different, maybe that should be inspiration for you to create your own thing. One more thing about this song, the name, Here We Are. Actually, I had a voice clip for Flowy/Asreal where he says Here We Are, and I was thinking he might use this at some cool moment, and throughout the game many characters say Here We Are, but it didn't really have any meaning or amount to anything in the end. Njid night, night, the sleeping night revealed? We did it, dig. I had many ideas for more creepy
Dan
things
targeted
that you
the
could
joke
see
right
in
there.
this area, for example in the black spaces in between the walls, but I decided it's better to have some restraint. I was also going to create some hidden paths you could enter if you walk through the walls, but I was concerned that that would encourage people to hug every single wall in the game to try to find more things elsewhere. Obviously I like to create crazy Easter eggs, but it's also too important to understand that if you do some sort of thing one time, it trains the players to do it everywhere for no reason. It's like illusory walls in Elden Ring and Dark Souls, and how everybody is laughing at each other for finding the fake ones, lol. But I think it fits well in that kind of game because it is sort of sadistic and obtuse to the player, plus other players can help you with notes.
You should knock.
Holy crap.
You should have knocked. Games are all about training the player, so you need to be careful about what you do. There's a famous story about a dog who found a pie in a bush one time, and ever since that day he's always looking in the bush for a new pie, but he will never find one. If you put a pie in the bush, make sure to eventually put a pie in a different bush or the dog will be sad.
Could we maybe, Toby, would you mind flipping just to make people feel a little better about dogs after that anecdote?
Yeah.
Not now, man.
It's alright, guys, I tried, I'm sorry.
Once we get all keys to go in the door, the end. I think I did a good job drawing this enemy. This flavorful enemy is a reference to melon bread from Gunstar Heroes. You can expect every game developer my age to reference this somewhere. Cuphead also has a reference with the 8-ball enemy in King Dice's stage. Originally I planned to have a melon bread/lemon bread reference in chapter 3 of Drive, where you fight a realistic piece of melon bread that has lemon bread's attacks, but I did not do it, probably for the best.
Kara has an
Amazing
extremely
job.
narrow lead.
For the fog I assembled it with tiles. I used the fog in the future of Chrono Trigger as reference.
Nice.
Chara, come on, you can do this. Don't die,
I
please.
hear right now.
Chara, that's not Super Mario. Famous
like-
quote from this game. The only thing the main character says, that ain't not Mario. I think I did a good job drawing this enemy. The music for this encounter is just a synth patch called Wolfenstein, which came from the same set of patches as Freak Choir from the Flowy battle. I don't remember whether which came first, me finding that synth patch, or me making the enemy. Chara, big jump.
Kara's about to pass $100,000 for Kara.
As we come up on 260.
Is he okay?
Howling with joy. The
howling
amalgamates
continues.
carry on a tradition I have in my works where I assemble different enemy graphics together into one thing. I've been doing this since I was in middle school. I actually made a couple more than were used in the game, including ones for the unused RG-03 and RG-04 enemies. I don't think I wrote any of their text though. Delicious. Can we have dinner? Dinner.
Control room, you got dinner for Toby in there?
Dinner.
Anything along those lines?
Dinner.
This dog's getting hungry.
Dinner.
Toby, I got good news. I'm getting some positive nods from the control room.
Positive din nod. It was fun to program the music taking on random pitches. In general, I really like that effect. It was fun, 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 it was fun. It was fun, it was fun, it was fun, it was fun, it was fun.
To the soundtrack.
It was LOL program. It was all a program, not real. Nice thing I drew.
We've
You wanna get that?
Yeah, that might be our DoorDash. Oh, thank you very much.
There is a ding of a dome.
All right, Dan, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, Toby, does this look good? I guess I should point it to you, obviously. Folks at home aren't
Yes.
going to be eating it.
Meal.
All right, I think you need to
Dinner.
repeatedly open and close your mouth, and I'll feed this to you.
Dinner.
It's too big a bite.
Dinner.
Little bites.
Did eat it, did eat it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Did it, did it, did. Yum. I ate.
Thank you.
It's gone now.
Everyone's laughing because I
Goodbye
did such a
to
good
all
job of throwing the
flavors.
pizza away.
It was a reference to Breaking Bad.
I salute. I think I did a good job drawing this enemy. This enemy has one of the more simple designs where the head is just a stigmatism turn on its side. But yeah, the music of this is from a fan music album, but I decided to remake. That is Everyman, just a good guy that shows up on occasion.
One of those relatable characters that
Being
people
good.
are screenshotting
Yeah.
and saying, this is me.
Yet pretty much everybody can get along with this guy. At least I think so. He has lots to share.
Okay, quick update.
Seems that Chara will,
Yes. Yeah, Togor is stalled at 100K.
the champion, Toguri,
That's how
will
it
be
turns
cast
out. I
away,
wanted to
just
post
like
this
he
stream.
deserves, unless you believe.
Of the
Believe with
Togor
all
clan.
your hope. Cool design of having to walk around.
Is having a secret lab in the game Mother 1 inspired at all?
Maybe I should have had all the keys lots in one spot. I don't think so. What part?
The one under the lake.
The lab.
mountain lake, huh? There are
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
labs.
Not so much, yet I was read. You should believe.
So,
Chara will be the four potatoes. Yeah, they were just about to sing a barbershop quartet cover of When I'm 64 from the Beatles. Thank
interrupted
goodness
that.
that they left. So just to confirm, there's no more incentives.
doesn't
All done,
seem
yum
out
yum.
of the question.
I have nothing more to give.
If you guys
At
get
this
to 270, I'll put Toby in the bed.
Only your love.
We do have a bed here.
That's true, yeah.
Just working with what
Please
I got.
let me sleep.
All right, folks, you heard it.
So
270.
tired. Snort Mimi.
And if we get to $400,000, we will force Reed to play through Mother 1, the entire thing again on camera.
I'll do it.
350,000?
That's like an
I'd take a nap.
anti-incentive. Bro is just chilling.
Toby, could you pronounce the name of this song for me?
Berg and truck in. Maybe.
Burger trucking.
I don't know. It's the fire from the beginning. A mother's flame. You guys are amazing. You guys are the champ. We should have made a button that instantly switches between Toguri and Chara. Oh well, there's always the next 10th anniversary. I will take a nap and stop talking unless they donate. Maybe that's better. Keep Toby awake.
All right, now you need to donate to 270 for Toby
I
not
can feel
now.
my eyes closing. Getting small. Snort Mimi mm.
You had a big day, champ.
Mm.
Great work.
Honk shoe.
M.
We need another $2,500 to wake Toby up.
Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. I don't see what's happening on screen. Probably good things.
We need donations in for MSF in order to wake Toby up.
Sweet sweet dreams.
We were aiming for $270,000.
Dinner dreamer. Dreaming.
Pushing right up against it here.
Give me the wrong sleep phase.
Never waking up. All gone.
Border.
Savior of the not waking world. Wait, maybe my eyes are
$600.
opening. Maybe. I feel it. Everybody clap. I need your collapse to wake up.
Come on, Toby!
It's working.
You got this!
It's working.
Ta-da! Toby,
I
wake
remembered
up!
I have a job.
Hi, Toby.
I woke up. Thank you to all the fans.
The goal now is to defeat the Spamton sweepstakes record. This is the only
Epic
Undertale 10th
emotional
anniversary
music
stream.
while we talk about defeating Spamton. You must.
You gotta do
Believe
it.
in yourself. And if we defeat Spamton, and there will be a special cameo from Spamton as Spamton.
So
We made
Toby.
up now.
We're going
Yes.
to have a show up.
From the
but-
Spamton
Could be worth it.
sweepstakes.
Yeah.
Charlie was probably
It's the
disconnected
end.
by then.
Free string samples. This must be the song I worked on the most. The project file has 13 versions, which is pretty crazy for me. I played the song on the piano over and over and over again when creating the game. I get a lot of emotions from my own songs and I laugh a lot at my own jokes, so that always serves as a compass for creating my game. I remember working on the demo of Undertale and messing around with drawing Toriel's face. I drew an evil version and I was like, this has to be the secret boss. I guess my ultimate secret is thinking what I'm doing is cool regardless of whether it is or not. The style of mixing chiptune with rock is inspired by the band Anamanaguchi. If you haven't heard them, I'm sure you'll like them. Everything in the music is a free sample except for the bass and rhythm rock guitar, which is a version of shreddage and revolver. I don't have any more, which means I can't actually open the original project file anymore. LOL. It's funny realizing the actual song is like 5% pitched down from the actual project file. At around 120 there is a reference to the song Doctor from Home stuck in the piano. Sadly the creator of that song passed away, so as a respect to them I will not do any more references to their music in my work. There is no way for me to get permission. I rarely talk about how to think of or interpret this game, but I do think the form that Asriel took is clearly what he thinks is cool. The other form was maybe ultimate representation of what he could be as flowy. Not to mention the influence of the human souls may have had some influence on his human-looking parts. This is up to interpretation. I think it's really funny when he stretches out horizontally at the end, getting huge. I know it looks stupid, but there's something called the laugh rule, which means if something makes you laugh you have to do it in your game. That's not what it means. Anyway, yeah, he is like both a child's idea of cool but also, maybe, really cool. My laugh. Getting huge. Actually he probably some Seiken Densetsu 3 influence here. People like that refuse line a lot more than I expected. The attacks are basically impossible to dodge, but that's part of it. You don't lose any progress. That's you guys. Everyone put your power together. I have many chord progressions I use over and over again in my songs, but this descending chord progression, I first learned it from Cave Story's Last Battle song in middle school. In my brain it's the ultimate chord progression, so I only used it here. Everyone drew such amazing art, and everyone had such amazing memories. I'm proud of you guys. Let's finish this and go home. During this one part, Sans doesn't talk in Comic Sans. I only realized this now, but the reason is because the corn was in the way. When you fight Alphys, it uses attacks from Metaten. Because she invented Metaten, there is some argument that potentially his attacks could also be seen as her attacks. Whose bullets are whose, it's up to you. Now there is one person left to save, Chara. You guys are pretty amazing, huh? Not only did we get a ton of donations, we got 100,000 responses or something ridiculous to the Echo Flower memory compilation.
410,000.
Oh my gosh.
So, that's the number.
Okay, yeah, a lot.
Control
We
room.
could not show all of them, but I hope what we did was good enough. Because the whole game is inspired by Earthbound, obviously I need to do the part where you can walk around and talk everybody at the end of the game. Besides just being really nice, and I wanted to do it. This serves a few purposes. 1. Talking to the characters here. I think it's a really important opportunity to establish everybody's chemistry and leave off on a note where it feels like everyone is truly your friends. Second, it gives the whole world a nice feeling of closure, where no one is unimportant or forgotten, and that your choices have truly made a difference to everyone. There is nothing wrong with an ending that just ends, or endings that ended abruptly or something like that, but the whole design of the game is to say, if you care about doing this, well, I care too. And I think that's why so many people care. Greg, Christmas in July. Yeah, Greg
I'm sure
Swan.
Charlie could.
Anyway,
Well-
it is time to visit new home. We can go
got
there.
that.
Got to call and see the Toriel and Sans.
See,
LOL.
1996.
I haven't read this text in 20 years, which is pretty impressive. Goodbye long hallway. Drawn by Marigo. Famous. Suck it back up, reverse Splatoon style. Lit. I love this NBC. He's like Pringles of crab.
I think it's worth a
Talking
shot.
to them again is good also. Yeah, you gotten nuzzle a lot. Everyone knows that and played this game. Do some more nozzle. To some more. I think there's 2 more.
I think we
One
got a good
more.
set.
That's it. Time to see Sans and then old home.
How far do we have to Sans?
New upgraded elevator.
Fine, we
Right
got
now
some
is
travel.
good. I
Subs
have
in the-
exclusive behind the scenes design document for Napstave Luke's house that I found.
He's there and he's like, Hey, there you have it, folks. You heard it here. It's the only time until the next 10th anniversary stream that you're going to learn more about Napster Bluke's house.
I have more concept text, this time for Lost Foods.
So you have unshrimp, too large to qualify as a shrimp. Crab apple.
This is stuff I thought of at the very beginning demo.
Apple grown by a crab, tastes irritable. Glamburger, covered in sequins, looks as good as it tastes. Bot dog, programmed for flavor. Nano chips, crunchy and delicious. Energy drink, why even consume food? Why not just consume pure energy? Vegetable, sure is good for you. Pumpkin rings, like onion rings but better. Spider donut, egg. Stoked onion, even if you eat it raw, the tears just won't come. Czar roll, like a Kaiser roll. Snail gyoza. Sour grapes, recovers HP proportional to enemies killed. And ghost fruit, you eat it, but it never passes through to the other side.
It takes a while, I actually have more. Next time we have time to share. The game clarifies that they're not goats, very clearly. Everyone used to call her Goat Mom. Goat Bro.
304,000.
R.I.P. Toguri.
If we can get to 305,000 before I leave Waterfall, I'll
So sad he is gone.
I'll go do the bird that carries you across a disproportionately small gap.
Oh,
Small gap.
be close.
Zeta. I
Barris
wasn't paying attention. PDA
Togor
Personal
theorist.
Detective Agency. They were solving mysteries and
It's right at the
rewriting
time.
histories.
Let's see that bird.
I'll see that bird.
Bird. Then I can show more food. He foreshadows the concept of having a Metaton face to superimpose over Toriel plush. We actually did
forgot about
that.
that.
That was funny.
Someone's asking to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we printed Metaton's face on a paper bag
Yes.
and included it with the very first batch of Toriel plush.
I don't remember when it was included. I do remember that we did that because at Fangamer we love doing stuff that's going to be really confusing to the people that open the package.
And also that we cannot continue doing
Yes.
for the sake of our entire logistics team.
The gap. Not
However,
where I would go to buy, but
We will
it's
not be able to
fine.
hear the song, but
We do have to look at the bird. Diorama,
Like
20th
chameleon.
century diorama.
Magnetically
If you love
attached.
TV, you might want to buy it.
The dog
Everyone
has
say I love TV. Prepare to bib. Camille made dog food. Time running out. Get your biz in. Time
we're
for
still-
sand.
sand going all
Brace
out.
for
Yeah.
sand.
You paid for it.
What happens when you ask him again?
Well,
do we want
I
to
mean-
hug them?
I don't know. Like,
Should we hug them out? Hug it out?
Yeah. Hug.
Yeah.
we give it to Toby. He
Oh, we
truly
tried.
went.
That's
He went
all
all
for
out.
said, but afterward you will be able to play the battle yourself. Enjoy. Got to go back to old. The
some
old
past years ago?
spam. 2. N.
If you include the options.
Spamton Nurkit swap.
For this
I don't
one, so
know
much
what
as,
is going to be,
just
but
goal to
apparently
surpass.
he's still around. Inside of the hole. I'm scared. DDI. Got to talk to all these great politics guys. Actually there's only one. No else matters. No one else matters. No one else matters. No one else matters. Very not mattering. I think we should go down to the ice door, Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice door,
Stop
yeah.
and Swap.
Uncles.
Dad's actually.
Now is time. My Cydia. Text-to-speech is on. Seems handsome. Canonically every bad post online was the annoying dog. Good thing it's not me. Skeptic. Charlie Heel. Wasted for what? What else is there? Dude.
Oh!
Dude.
Oh!
Dude. You can just use Skeptic. Backseat gaming.
Whoa. Perfect run.
Oh,
Perfect run.
See?
oh, look at that.
Epic.
He learned.
Look.
He learned.
Dog hair gaming. This kind of looks like it goes on forever.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for that today.
Yeah,
Thing.
probably just a guess to go back. Otherwise we'll be here forever. Yeah,
Oh, round 2. Oh man.
just
No, we're done. Nope. Nope.
yeah.
That's fair. That probably would have been a really tough battle. Thanks, Clyde.
My subtitles are gone.
I
Lonely.
assume Spamton
I forgot
sweepstakes.
master mode.
So yeah, control room.
Now
Can we
I'm
get
the
confirmation? Pass.
I'm back.
We are now at 323,000, officially surpassing the Spamton sweepstakes.
It's unclear what your reward is.
We didn't.
The dads
You
are not
guys
totally
are
in the
amazing
loop,
once again.
or like
Spamton.
breakpoint
back.
has been reached.
Yeah. And so, like, you guys are going to get something.
Yeah.
I want you to.
I wonder. It would be awesome if he did show up, but there was
really?
no plan, so yeah. But yeah, about all the extra stuff on the stream, pretty much everything was smoke and mirrors, and we show you everything you can do with it. So if you had it, it would probably break instantly, so it's not very practical to share. The second reason is because I don't want it to actually be in the game. I like the game as it is now. About the new areas, it's basically just a what if, but this what if was always there. It never wasn't there, and it will never not be there. Every monster has to have a place to go home to. Every monster has to have friends. They have to something to eat. Somewhere to go hang out. The underground is a wide place. The only limit to all of this is your imagination. My goal with these days wasn't to show you a new hidden truth you will never be able to access. My goal is to remind you that you have always been able to go. If you just hold the key of asking what's there, what's under the bridge, what's beyond the horizon. Maybe you guys feel only my answer to these questions counts or matters, but to me I only feel the opposite. This is just one interpretation. The underground is as big as you want it to be, and I invite you to come behind the wall with me. That being said, we will totally be sharing the music after, as well as the Battle of Sands and Mr. Sunshine will both be available, so you can have fun enjoying new, and imagining new. Happy face.
Toby, why did you make this hall so long?
Pacing. Good job to you guys for being inspired. It's all you guys. Time to go back to old, to I'm old. I think this is pretty much the last altered thing. Now back to beginning.
See, it's all the same
All
room.
of the great puzzles inspired by Raise and Brandish.
The whole
All of the
room.
puzzles which are higher in iron. Fourth frog. Beautiful. Goodbye to Flagellum and Celia Mouse.
Right. I forgot about that.
Speed run strategy. Floor skip. Yet I
added
should
for
have
this
added a
version of
jump
the game,
button
we
to
haven't
this
used
game.
it
Next to the one that lets you fire lemons.
Over the past 2
Absolute
days.
champions. The solution is
rental
on the
car
left.
return.
The path on the ground as the solution.
Toby's
Yet
other
thank you.
drawings are prepared.
All right, folks.
Maybe Charo wasn't the greatest person, but I will shoot out a giant rainbow-colored laser to get them to stay by my side for a moment longer. Okay, 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 okay.
All right, I think our time here in the ruins is coming to an end, but we would like to invite some of the people out who made this possible. This is not a small thing. So if the crew would please
Yeah, it is
come on out.
an enormous number of people.
I'm reverse knocking on the door in
Ding
order to
dong.
invite our crew out. Come on out, crew. Hello, friends. So these are our Fangamer friends who are
Congratulations to
responsible.
the group.
Yeah, congratulations to all of you. Nice job on the set changes, everybody. The set builds.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, so you guys have
are
been
amazing.
you've been working on these sets for months.
Conceptualizing it for a month with the whole team, and then us building 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks of build and a month of concepting. So great work, team. Come on in, every member of the crew. But we have more than just the crew here. We also have the control room. So can we get a camera on our control room?
Bring it in, guys.
Bring it in.
guys.
That's right. There they are.
Our very own Game Masters Anthony.
All of them. So yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, that is all from us here in the ruins. We appreciate everyone who's come out and brought us to about $330,000 in donations to MSF. It is a stunning amount. We did not anticipate like being able to surpass what we had done for the last one. That one felt like a fluke. It felt impossible, but here we are. Thanks to you. But most of all, Toby, thank you. Thank you for entrusting us with this. Thank you for this game, and for this community.
Yeah, it's been a huge pleasure.
No worries, it's all you guys.
Well, Charlie, what do we have?
Fox.png.
Most importantly, thanks to Cap. I think that's Cap's
Yeah.
Fox.png.
Yeah.
Nice work, Cap.
Cap.
Yeah.
That's Cap.
I still have beta foods.
Oh yeah, let's,
Oh yeah,
let's
yeah.
check
Bring them
out.
out.
Yeah, one last little fun preview here.
This is the beta food.
It's that long hallway I was.
Check it out. So, an important note. All right, we have dog salad. A salad made by a dog recovers a random amount of hit points. Hit poodles. You ate the dog salad. Tastes yappy. 15 hit poodles. You made the dog salad. Tastes like your best friend. All hit poodles and EN. You taste the dog salad. Tastes slobbery. You ate the dog salad. You bit into a tennis ball. Kitten juice. Juice squeezed by kittens. You know what to expect. Tastes cute. Chicken thumbs. Because chickens don't have fingers. Smooth peanut butter. Dr. Alfie's favorite food. The weirdest food of all. Speed bug. Bicycle. It's a popsicle that diverges in the center.
Wait, I gotta interrupt I interrupt these beta foods. We have to also shout out.
Also shout out to the volunteer
Yes.
mod team working on the stream.
That's right. We have people who can't even be visible here. But who've
Yeah.
Thank you
contributed.
so much.
Yeah.
Like, another
You are
like
great.
lots of very high numbers we did not expect for this stream.
Yes.
The amount of money raised, the number of memories, the number of people in the chat room.
Yep.
The volunteer mods have been doing unbelievable work.
And a lot of them were doing double duty, reviewing the memories. But we also
Yeah.
had a bunch of people who are not involved with the stream proper who helped out with the memories. Tons of Fangamer employees were contributing to that. Just trying to make sure we show you the great stuff that the community had sent in.
Also the instant noodles. I think that might have been an idea from my friend Flashy Goodness.
Thanks to Flashy Goodness.
Yeah.
We can credit him. I have the dialogue of Fighting Sans.
All right, here we go.
From old.
Old Sans dialogue.
If you want to see.
We do. Huh? You serious? You think I'm just gonna stand here and politely wait to be hit by your attacks? Eh. Yeah, have fun hitting me over here. You turn. Hey, wow, you got my pinky finger. Nice going, dude. Hey, you know what? I'll let you be part of my cool club if you stop killing people. How about it? Join the club. You receive the best ending to the game.
Just hanging out in his club. I have an early Sans and Papyrus interaction.
Hit me.
If anyone wants to see.
What do we think? Okay. Sans, maybe you should look under the bone. It zooms in and plays obnoxious music. It says, "That's Sans," as people cheer. Papyrus says, "Sans? That doesn't even make sense!" Zooms in. Papyrus, "It's not even." Zooms in further. "Stop!" Zooms in, zooms in, zooms in. I am done. So we got some slight graphical
Yeah,
glitch.
some dad few Z-axis stuff.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
I'm done. It said there was a sentence at the end. I'm sure the historians will grab that for us.
See clipping of father. I have unused waterfall dialogue.
Let's see it. I'm catching bugs, but there aren't many in the underground. I keep catching the same one. A small bug keeps walking into the girl's nest. It's trying its best. You seem really reckless. Undyne would probably like you. Can you do something about your friend? Yeah, your friend. The one right next to you with the creepy smile. Never mind. Seems like he left. Giant
Cool
Toriel
story,
plush.
bro.
Really, what's our
Time
final
for
name?
the credits and we are done.
All right, are we prepared to say goodbye?
I think we're prepared to say goodbye. Crew? Cast?
I think it's good to say goodbye.
All right. It's been real. Thanks
Thank
again,
you,
Toby.
everybody.
Thank you, viewers.
Thanks
Farewell.
to you, we had good. See you in 10 years.